Hello everyone! Hello, how's it going today? Hope you all having a wonderful day today. Let me put... Here we go. How's everyone's Tuesday going, by the way? Hope it's going well. Today we're going to be playing a completely different game. We're playing... have you been playing any anime? I guess World of Horror was technically an anime game. But yeah, I've been recommending this one. I've been recommending this one quite a lot over the past few months. I was like, should I play that early or should I play it in Halloween? I'm like, I'm going to play in Halloween. We'll see if this is the first game in horror game in forever that's actually scared me. Which will be impressive, honestly. Because it's not been since PT where I've actually played something like that. So, let's go. Do this. Even get a heart rate monitor working as well, as you can see. Yeah. But it was not connecting at all. That's why my stream is as late as it is. That and I was playing too much, far too much Warhammer Rogue Trader. That's besides the point. Copyright information. By the way, apologies for anyone that has any issues like visual, like whatever's happening here. Yeah, just heads up. I don't want to have any kind. There's no warranty. Huh, interesting. Huh? Yeah, I made this mistake so many times where I've seen like game language, and like I want it in Japanese, and then I switch it and it changes every single text, every single bit of text into Japanese. Like where you know, you make a mistake where you jump onto another menu and you don't know how to get your way back. Thankfully, this menu is a lot more simple. So yeah, we won't be having that problem. Let me know if the audio is okay. I turned down the audio just a little bit. So from what I've seen from screenshots, it's mostly like a visual novel. Easy, buddy! Welcome, and good job on getting first. How's it going? How's the Zizzle man himself? Alright, let's go. Let's do this. How you doing today? I'm doing not bad. I've just been chilling, playing freaking CRPGs and shit all morning. I was up till 4 in the morning last night. This is why I shouldn't be allowed near CRPGs. I just play them until I don't have any energy left. Oh well. Ah, you are here. Welcome, welcome. Hey Square Enix. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the storyteller. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I should be your guide going forward. Now then, before we begin our story, there are several things I must bring to your attention. First, this game uses autosave. The game will automatically save at regular intervals, but you may stop playing at any time. Saving is a very important element of games. It is the only way to keep your memories in place. If you do not wish to rely on autosave alone, you can also save manually via the menu. Next, please look at the upper right of the screen. This is the menu button. From here you can check the text log, view useful files and switch auto mode on and off. You can also adjust the brightness, volume and other settings in the options menu. For instance, if there is a voice you would prefer not to hear, you can mute it by setting the voice volume to 0. Oh my god, I'd feel so bad for the person. Imagine if there's one person's voice you cannot stand, so they're the only one you set to 0. I suggest you check the brightness, controls and other settings before going on. Okay. Oh, there's a gamepad control. Oh. Give me a second, guys. I thought it was... keyboard and mouse. No, mouse will probably work. We're probably fine. Hope. You're gonna play the new Silent Hill? I'll be playing the new Silent Hill once it comes down in price. I'm not buying games full price. That's expensive. Yeah, do you know what, guys? I'm going to quickly get a controller. Nah, but seriously, they can piss off with a full price game. Paying a discount. Yeah, I cannot stand paying full price for games. It's ridiculous. That's why I don't like buying Nintendo shit. I mean, I get Nintendo games are by default cheaper. But once they hit... Actually, once they hit... Once they come out, they never ever go down in price. I got it. Well, buddy, you mostly just buy like tons of horror games and stuff. So, yeah. It's probably going to be a fun game though. It's Silent Hill. As long as they don't do like a shit job. That's waiting for the wife to come on my plate. Nice. I hope you have an awesome time with it. I'll explain all our essential functions when time is right. I haven't watched anything of it to avoid stuff. Can't see them deviating too much for the original game. Or at least I hope they don't deviate too much. That's why I won't play Final Fantasy Remake. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Because they mess with the main story, I'm like, nah. You've ruined it. I still remember when that came out. I played the original game out of spite because I hated the changes. There's one more thing I wish to confirm before we continue. It would feel strange to go on without knowing your name. Please tell me what I may call you. There we go. Wait, what? Okay. I'll make it right. Okay. Yes. I certainly wish to be called. Yeah, sure. Oh, how rude of me. Please pardon my mistake. I was sure that's what you said, but it seems I was wrong. What came over me? That was not what I said. Let me try again. You wish to be called a name? No. What did I get wrong? I must have misheard you. Did I trouble you to tell me your name once more? You know what? Fuck it. Might as well go with the longer version. I'll not get it wrong again. Name origin incorrect? Yep. I see. Very good. I seem to have gotten it right this time. Alright. Now that we've been properly introduced, let's begin our story. From antiquity to present day, regardless of how society and civilization evolve, death has been a constant presence that none have ever seen. Oh yeah. I see that in the background. Whether it is one's own or that of someone close, death is always a difficult thing to accept. This is an immutable reality, a value shared by all no matter the age in which they live. In fact, our traditions reflecting people's fears, prayers regarding death still remain, ghosts, spirits, and so on. Similarly, in an attempt to defy death, many curses, rituals, and customs have been born, from burning spirit incense to summoning the souls of the dead. Some of those secret arts are still being passed down to this day. Ah, on that note, Emma. This may seem rather abrupt, but is there someone you wish to bring back from the dead? Probably not. I'm not doing Pet Cemetery shit. Nope, no thank you. What if you had one chance to use a secret art of resurrecting the dead? Yes. If you had the power to bring someone back to life, one time and one time only, what would you do? Oh, 4 options, okay. Oh my god. I'd use it even if I had to sci-fi someone. Yeah, you know, I've watched enough shit where they make a really good case of you should just accept that, you know, the person is gone. You shouldn't like try to bring them back and stuff. I think that's all the way back, like Final Fantasy X. They go over that kind of shit. Also, obviously, Pet Cemetery and, you know, all this stuff. Crap. I wouldn't want it. Let someone else have it. Did I just derail the story? I see. Very interesting. Yes, yes. That is what I thought you would say. You sure? What seems to be the matter? Ah, you want to know what this box has been sent here for? It's quite a curious thing, isn't it? This is called... You're missing the U in colour, but yeah, it's a colour television. The world I will be sending you to is full of devices such as this. They do not exist in the age you are from. And is there a colour television can be found in nearly every household? That's not all, for example. If a person should wish to contact someone while they are out of their house, they use public telephones like this. They can be found all over the country. Can you imagine what life would be like in such a time? Not to date myself, but I remember when that was a thing. Only till a few years ago they removed the phone box from my street. I'd be thrilled to have you continue this story, Nemra. After all, this is why you came here, no? So let us begin. I have kept you waiting long enough. I present to you Paranormasight, a bizarre tale surrounding the quest known as the Rite of Resurrection. A peculiar yarn ensnaring 9 men and women in a fierce fight for their lives as it unravels. Some of the characters appearing within surely share your views of the Rite of Resurrection. Imagine those who have lost someone dear to them will feel particularly strongly about it. Clinging to it is a last desperate hope. The first I shall introduce, a man called Jogo Oki, is one of them. He's an office worker, as you would expect. Shogo's an unremarkable young man, entering his 3rd year working in the design department at Ihaku Soap. Really? Oh, wait. He's office worker. I immediately thought he was like working at Soapland. Okay. A chemicals company headquartered in Sumida. Born in Western Tokyo to an ordinary family around the same time at the birth of color TV, he grew up amidst the boom of special effects, heavy action films, anime, variety shows, professional baseball, and pop music. Jogo graduated from a famous private university in Tokyo and has since settled into an apolitical mindset. Common amongst those of his generation, with no strong ideals and no particular dissatisfaction with the world as it develops around him. He's content to just go with the flow, having stumbled into his current position by pure chance. It's safe to assume he will follow the stereotypical path of working his way up the ladder, starting a family and remaining at the same company until retirement. As is the Japanese way, he plays folk guitar as a hobby and is currently looking for a girlfriend. Good for you, buddy. Except, considering how long you're probably working in the average week, I think you're going to have a bit of a hard time, unless it gets arranged or whatever. Oh. I wonder what it creates such a... Early this morning, the body of a drowned man was discovered at a park in Sumida City. You've identified the body of Shogo Okai, 25-year-old man who worked at a cleaner. Buddy, why did you go and die just after I looked into you? Like, that's just not even allowed. Come on. As signs of a struggle were found, the Sumida police suspect foul play and have launched an investigation. Hello. Oh, excuse me. Please pay no mind to what you have just seen. Goodness. You very nearly saw something that would have spoiled the story. Just pretend you did not see that. Let's turn back time a smidge and start again from there. Do you understand? You saw nothing. You know nothing. Stories of work of fiction are. I think it's just sad that nowadays they need to actually put this into books and games. Yeah. My God. I like the presentation so far, though. Very good. Shogo? Shogo! Are you alright? Hey, can you hear me? Huh? Hey, that's not a proper answer. If the Shogo okay. What do you think you're doing falling asleep here? You gave me quite the shock. Come on now, up! Up with you. Up! Okay. And... there. How's that? Alright? You feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? I'm fine, I think. I like his hair. There's definitely nothing wrong with my humors, but my head's still a little fuzzy. There he is. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Turn your head around a little bit to see if you can walk alright. When the game's in your control, drag the screen or move the right stick around it. Try looking around. Maybe the controller wasn't necessary. Oh! Good, good. You seem to be fine. What a relief. Do you remember anything? Like where we are? Or what we were doing? Oh no, you look so confused. You're messing with me, right? Stop it. You're scaring me. Alright, just calm down. Let's take a good look around you. Okay? Around and select things you want to investigate. Invest with people by selecting things. Yeah? These telephone booths are all over. Lights are always on so they can be used in an emergency. Yeah? Feels very Danganronpa right now. This part. That's an interesting looking playground. I bet it's crawling with kids during the daytime, but it's kind of peaceful here at night. Where are we? Alright, this is Sumida City, Tokyo. We're at Kinshibori Park, near Kinshicho Station. Yoko brought me here saying she needed my help with something. It's just past midnight. This explains why there's no one here around. Okay. So why are we doing a resurrection? We all just... Yep. Hello. Yikes. That was close. If we died before we got our hands on the right of resurrection, everything would be over before it started. I'm still a little woozy. What the hell is wrong with me? There's a girl here. Who's she? That's Yoko Fukunaga. Good, at least I can remember that much. First met her about a month ago. She's 23, works as a housekeeper. and he's really into the... If I think harder, I can probably recall a little more about what's going on. Only met a few times, but we really hit it off. It's a lot of fun to be around. I have no idea how she feels though. I get the sense she isn't thinking about me that way right now. Aww. But I know I've got a thing for all the girls who are into dark things like they call. She seems fun, to be honest. He must be really into her if he's out at this time of night. In a deserted park. They do a freaking resurrection ritual. Let me think. What can I remember? Okay, her name is Yoko Fukunaga. We met about a month ago. What's the deal with her? It was around noon on one of my days off. I just finished running some errands in Shicho and was here taking a quick break. I was just looking around absent-mindedly. Oh, so this is like, what do we call it? That's what I'm looking for. This place is important to both of them because this is where they met. Where I noticed this girl loitering about. She was digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seemed to be enjoying herself, talking to the animal figures and petting them on their heads. My curiosity got the better of me before long, and I struck up a conversation. Yeah, are you looking for something? Ah, sorry. I must look like a total weirdo. Yeah. I guess you could say I'm looking for something. If you want, I could give you a hand. Really? I mean, that'd be a huge help, but... What? Are you really just a good Samaritan? Or are you after, you know, something else? Huh? No. It's better to get to know someone first without any intentions of, you know, going out and stuff. So yeah, you don't just help people because, you know, someone you're interested in. So yeah, good Samaritan. Oh wow, my hero. I feel like you really do exist. I think I might cry. Okay, I guess I'll let you help me. Be warned, you may regret what you've gotten yourself into. No worries. What are you looking for anyway? Did you lose a bracelet? Not exactly. That's even one of the 7 mysteries. Supposedly this is the location of the Whispering Canal. Ah, so he's one of those types. I've seen that so many times in anime and stuff, where there's like a school that's got like... It's always like 7, or somewhere around that, mysteries. There's a lot of like stupid little rumours where they go to the bathroom because apparently someone's seen someone crawl out of toilet or something, or if you go up and down the stairs so many times, there will always be like a missing step or an additional step or something. What? Now I've done it. I bet you think I'm some kind of lunatic. 7 Mysteries of Honjo. Do you know anything about it? I figured that everyone around here would have at least heard of it, but I guess not. Honjo is what the southern part of Sumida is called. A long time ago, this part of Tokyo was split into 2 separate cities. The north part was Mukujima, and the south part was Honjo. Huh? Am I boring you? Well, I'm not a local or anything. I just work around here. Oh, then no wonder you didn't know. Well, the 7 Mysteries of Honjo is a legend dating all the way back to the Edo period. Really? It's that old? That's like over 200 years ago. Oh, I've got your attention after all. I just assumed it was one of those fake stories made up to chase their cult craze. I don't blame you. A lot of the popular stories going around are pretty fishy. The 7 Mysteries of Honjo are different. Because they're all true. They're true? That's what I said. They're the real deal. So hold on. What does that mean? Are you telling me there's actual paranormal stuff at work in this park? Yep, pretty much. There's got to be more to it. After all I've done, I still haven't found a thing. That was the first time I met Yoko Fukunagi. Nice. You gotta love when you're able to hit it off with something like that. We just like that well together. We exchanged contact information and we've talked on the phone a few times since. We've even met in person once or twice. But she never brought up the 7 mysteries of Hondro again. I figured she'd gotten bored of it. Maybe she just realised you weren't that interested. Probably that. Until today when all of a sudden she decided to resume her search. Huh? Wait a second. Where did Yoko go? According to Yoko, the Whispering Canal, one of the 7 mysteries of Hondro, is around here somewhere. It's apparently the story that the expression left at the canal originally came from. I have never heard of that expression, but okay. I think I left myself about it. Shit, my fail. Okay, game, I can take a hint. Formerly known as Inchibori. I've heard of that. Many fishermen once gathered on the section of the canal that ran through Hondro. As the days came to a close and the fishermen gathered up their catches, a terrifying voice would rise up from the canal, whispering, "Leave it behind." Those who ignored the voice found themselves unable to move in previously full baskets of fish. They would then be dragged into the canal, never to be returned. The strange phenomenon continued to occur, and people began to call this body of water the Whispering Canal. Ah, got you. But we're in a park full of sand. How is there a canal here? There she is. She's back to digging up holes in the sandbox and searching around the playground. She seems to be enjoying herself talking to the animal figures, petting them on their... No animal needs that much petting. She's cute. I like it. She's still at it. Oh, recall. That's right, she asked me to come here to help her look for one of the 7 mysteries. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Hondro. Okay. Hondro became known as a hotspot for strange happenings during the Edo period. A number of these stories have survived to this day, known as the 7 mysteries of Hondro. While many of these were likely as a result of people blaming things they didn't understand on spirits and monsters, as, you know, people do, the stories continue to be told as urban legend. Despite what the name would imply, there are actually more than 10 of these strange tales. The root likely comes from stories told by the city's common folk. The most famous of the stories are the Whispering Canal, which eventually became the basis for both an idiom and a well-known Rakugo story. I'd love to watch a Rakugo. It just seems so over. I'm guessing these are actual like art pieces from like the Edo period. Can't remember all too well. I should check my film. I've already checked, but don't worry. Oh. Actually, I think I did some research into the 7 mysteries of Hondro. I can't remember what to... Buddy, I just checked. Alright, I'll check again. Oh, we're getting specific. Okay. I'll check each of these as we go along, but right now, just to cut down and just bear reading and stuff, we're just going to focus on the canal. Buddy, I'm going to freaking... You don't need a ghost to kill you. I'm gonna freaking kill you myself. Open 9 to 40, conveniently close to the Kishicho station and surrounded on all sides by roads. This paved park is a popular spot for people to meet or relax. Kinshibori Park was named after the Kinshibori Canal, part of the South Waragesho Canal, which could once be found nearby. In fact, the area's name Kinshicho was also derived from the canal. Buddy, please record. I'm gonna... Alright, alright. Where we got? That's not... Oh wait, she come back this way. Hey, what was that just now? Huh? Didn't you hear that? No. No, I didn't hear anything. You sure you didn't just imagine it? Maybe I did. You're a special talent. You should have been able to hear it. Pay close attention for me, okay? A special talent? What are you talking about? I mean, your spirit sense. Feel like you can handle your liquor. Huh? I have no idea what drinking has to do with it, but I don't think so. Well, you must. I mean, you can see me right. Oh ho ho. Huh? Plot twist. Got most of my memory back, but I still feel a bit out. I don't know how she's so comfortable talking about spirits and paranormal at this time of night. She's got guts, so she's used to it. Unless... No, it can't be. Wait. You can, right? About what? I mean, just now. It kind of sounded like you're saying that only people with spirit sense can see you. Of course that was a joke. Duh. You don't really think I'm some kind of evil spirit, do you? Yeah. I mean, what I said about your spirit sense being strong. I bet you could down a whole gimlet in one gulp. Seriously. That's the real reason I asked you to help me with this 7 Mysteries of Hundred business. Okay, let me just clarify something. Are you saying you can actually see paranormal? Oh, buddy. See if this game wasn't the game it was, I would think you were just really dense. And she's just in a roundabout way asking you for drinks. Oh, bravo, thank you for the headband, buddy. Welcome in. Sure, I could handle a solid Moscow mule. Why are you measuring this in terms of cocktails? Thank you for the snuggle, buddy. Thank you. I believe her, huh? Well, that's no matter. But you have to have seen some weird stuff over the years, right? Good stuff. Yeah, like things you could see but could never understand. Can't be serious. Alcohol, yeah, sure. Totally unrelated, but do you actually drink? Real alcohol, I mean. Whoa, talk about whiplash. I didn't expect you to start making small talk. Well, our conversation was getting a bit dark. I think the change of topic might lighten things up. Oh, I see. If you really want to know, I think I can handle a few drinks. But to tell you the truth, I've never actually had a Moscow. Really? Now? Hey, I just thought it sounded cool. I would like to try it though. I had no idea what it is. Probably something with vodka, I don't know. Why don't we go for a drink sometime then? Oh, Are you asking me out? No, you're just being a good Samaritan, right? Oh, come on. No, that's not what I mean. I'm just kidding. Yeah, be up for it. Nice. But only if we find one of the 7 mysteries. Alright, let's get to work. That's first. I've seen ghost photos in magazines before, but are you telling me they really exist? You bet they do. But you can only recognise them if you really believe in them, so be careful. So even with my skill, I won't be able to see them if I doubt that they exist. That's right. The spirit world is all about the mind and the soul. You won't be able to see a thing unless you're properly in tune. But sometimes people get caught up in the moment, thinking they might see something. And then they really do, because they believe they would. Is that how it works? Yep. Just like drinking, you'll never know how much booze you can handle until you're ready to down some shots. I'm still not sure I can get the drinking. You know, I realised how strange it was as the words left my mouth. Sheesh. I just remembered that I actually did some research on the 7 mysteries of Honjo at the library. You did? What did you find? I discovered a few interesting things. Oh? Tell me everything. There's more than 7, yeah. Although they are called the 7 mysteries, the literature lists 9 of them. Oh, I'm surprised you picked up on that. Nice researching. Some people think there could be up to 15. That's the thing about these old folk tales. Stuff gets added to them over the years. That's more extra stories than main ones. Yeah, but the 7 mysteries rolls off the tongue way better than 9 or 50. If you say so. But it makes sense, don't you think? It's more likely to be passed on if it's easy to remember. That's a good point. Unless you release a book. Huh. He's not checked. If you can believe that, there might be hope for you yet. Can't be serious. No? What about the 7 mysteries of Honjo caught your attention? Are they really ghost stories? So, I read some of the stories and none of them were, well, scary. I thought these were supposed to be ghost stories. That's true. They're more like a collection of superstitions, really. Because there's some pretty disturbing ones. Like, yeah, like the one that's supposed to take place here, the Whispering Canal. Brilliant. We're starting with a disturbing one. People who fished in this canal would hear a voice call out saying, "Leave it." They had to abandon the catch or the canal would take it. Right. Is that what you were expecting to find here in this park? Not quite. We're talking about a folktale from hundreds of years ago. After centuries of the telephone game, who knows if it's anything like the original story? So basically, you think the true story of the Whispering Canal may be completely different from what we know? Exactly, I'm sure it is. That's an interesting premise. His stories do naturally twist and change as time moves on. I mean, weren't you curious? About what? People from around here have that expression, left the canal, right? Mean to abandon someone. This story is where this came from. Hey G buddy! Welcome in. How you doing, mate? I'm doing good. Just getting the Halloween stuff on. I hope your day's been super well. Except the story being told today is about fish. There's nothing in it about leaving people behind. Now that you mention it, that's true. They're saying the original story maybe did involve someone being abandoned. That's what I'm trying to find out. I gotcha. Got to love the Halloween season, yeah. Awesome, thank you. Hope you had a good day. I have just been addicted to playing Warhammer Rogue Trader. I have been on that game non-stop, trying to burn through into the end of the game. Really freaking good though. Oh, by the way, were we talking about the rite of resurrection? Oh, your memory is as strong as your tolerance. I'm gonna start calling you Martini Man Chogo, what? I'm really climbing up the drinks menu, huh? Do you know about it, huh? The Rite of Resurrection? The magazine ran a feature on it recently that got practically everyone talking about it. Really? Maybe that's where I heard about it. Still, I don't know. It seems a little too far-fetched to be true. So the Rite of Resurrection. It's the forbidden art of bringing the dead back to life, concocted by a famous onmyoji from an age. And onmyoji is basically like a Japanese exorcist. They come in with like spirits and stuff. Rumour has it an old manuscript containing actual concrete details about the rite was recently discovered. This rumour comes from a presentation given by local historian Hideki Hirashi, an academic conference. You sure know a lot about this stuff. That's because I'm secretly a huge occult buff. Secretly, okay. I kinda got that. Oh. But if a researcher spoke about it at an academic conference, it must have some basis in fact. Not necessarily. You ever seen some of these conferences? Some of the stuff they talk about is absolutely mental. Exactly. That's why I believe the Rite of Resurrection is real. I suppose it's an academic conference as opposed to where someone books at a university to do like a speech or some such crap. Now I'm starting to believe it too. Ah, buddy, you're just getting hyped up. Because someone you're interested in is interested in it. Good. The pursuit of the unknown starts with belief. I got that from Professor Arashi himself. Manuscript was details and had to perform the secret art of reviving dead. Yep. Wait, hang on. I've got another question. You mentioned the Rite of Resurrection. Are you looking for that too? Does that have something to do with the 7 mysteries of Honjo? Oh, you're sharp. Got my finger on you. Yeah, he's a real edge boy himself. To tell you the truth, it's actually the other way around. What do you mean? Well, I started off searching for the Rite of Resurrection. Thank you for giving the shout out, Bravo. I do love the new Halloween emotes you've got, by the way, buddy. They're really good. But along the way, I realised that I needed to investigate the 7 mysteries of Honjo first. I see, so then... Why are you looking for the rite? If you're looking into a way to bring someone back from the dead, does that mean you've got someone you want to bring back? You know what, forget it. It just came to mind, so I thought I'd ask. I didn't mean to pry, sorry. Could he be dead already? Because we already know he ends up in a river. Or a canal, I suppose. No, it's fine. I figured I need to tell you at some point. It's Ogopogo. What is our pet pig? Ogopogo? Yeah, I want to bring Ogopogo back to life. He died in an accident about a month ago. Ogopogo died? I went in Twitch to prove you. Yeah, Twitch can be weird. Usually they're fine with the majority emotes, but some of them, I think the AI like snags it a little bit, but usually they'll get through and bother. Alright, Ogopogo was my dog. I had him for 8 years. Okay, your dog got you. What the hell did you think it was, buddy? You spent a long time together. Doesn't it must have been really hard for you? Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if the right works on dogs. I mean, should surely. But as I found out about it, I knew I had to give it a try. I don't think I could forgive myself if I just let the opportunity pass by. Definitely. Now I understand why you feel so strongly about it. Thanks for telling me. I know this must have been hard to talk about. But you know what? All that led to me meeting you. So at least something good came out of it. Yeah. No, that doesn't mean I'll stop looking, obviously. Yoko. I'll do everything I can to help you. Yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Let's keep up the hard work then. Yeah. Yeah, what's it got to do with the 7 mysteries? So, about the connection between this rite and the 7 mysteries. Putting together everything we've talked about. My guess is the original stories behind the 7 mysteries, the true stories, are the key to finding the rite of resurrection. And that's why you're here searching for one of them. Do I have that right? Wow, 10 out of 10. You've proven to be quite the capable assistant. Wait, since when was I your assistant? Anyway, this is all just hearsay. Some say that what led the 7 mysteries coming to be was the rite of resurrection itself. Huh? Don't the stories come from the Edo period? I thought the rite of resurrection was supposed to be way older than that. Right. It seems that an Onmyoji from the Edo period rediscovered the ancient art. That old manuscript I mentioned was with all the details on how to use the rite. Apparently it was written in the Edo period. Alright, I never told you its name. The manuscript is called the Rite of Record. Whoa, what name? It speculates to the secret of the rite. Hey creative buddy, welcome in! How's it going? Secret of the Rite is hidden within the 7 mysteries of wonder. So now the 7 mysteries are the hot new trend. Right, how the dragon. Dragon's good. I'm getting to a Halloween mood with some horror. I get recommended this one by Ace, so I'm hoping it turns out to be super spooky. Super spooky spooky. Among who? You know, this whole thing's starting to sound quite questionable. Come on, remember what I said about the pursuit of the unknown? It starts with belief, right? Can you breathe the dragon breathe water? After enough water, sure. It starts with belief, right? Oh. Okay. What the hell? No, they don't. Ah, oh well. Feels like they just changed. What was that just now? Hello, Yoko. I feel eyes in the back of my head. On my back. I move. There. Something behind me? I am not looking behind me. Yoko, are you okay? Oh, thanks for the hydrate. Bravo, seriously. There we go. Only just started and it's already half a pint of water gone. But thank you very much. Yoko, are you okay? What's wrong? Stay with me. No, this can't be. No. 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 I'm refusing. Something's got Yoko really rattled. Yoko! I don't wanna. Hey guys, we're good. Yoko, there's nothing here. There's nothing here. But there's nothing there. Oh, wait. don't get it. What's going on? Did something happen? Yoko? Oh, hello. You don't look too good. Huh? Unlock, oh yeah. Huh? What the? What is... Something's... What is it? Why is this happening? Buddy, I have no idea. I just pressed the push button and I have no idea what happened. Yoko, answer me. Yoko! No, no way. Can't be. Why? Why? Oh, calm down. Calm down. Damn it. You don't know she's dead. You're not a doctor. It's fine. You're fine. Everything's fine. Oh! What the hell just happened? No, damn it. We've got bigger problems. Yoko, just hold on. Everything's gonna be okay. How's the game? The game is good! The suspense is definitely building up now. As is my heart rate. Oh god, she's not breathing. She's cold. I don't feel a pulse. This can't be happening. Okay, okay. Ambulance. Right. I've got to call an ambulance. I need a phone. The phone. I need to call an ambulance. Get the phone. Get the phone. Get the phone. Come on. Yoko? Yoko? Where's the phone? 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 Yeah, this is yeah, it's perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Find the phone. Where's the phone? I don't see the phone. Am I blind? Oh, telephone booth. Telephone booth. Sorry. Right, the phone. I've got to call my ambulance. I called it in. The ambulance shouldn't be long. But is it going to make a difference? My body's gone stiff and her skin is cold. I don't think he's weak. They gave me the stress that you had to use phone box. I completely forgot. She looks more like a mannequin than a person now. I don't think there's any coming back from that. I don't get it. Just a few minutes ago we were chatting away with that care in the world. Yoko. How did this happen? How could someone so bright and bubbly just suddenly drop dead? Resurrect her. Huh? Oh, that's right. That rate of resurrection she was talking about really does exist. There might be a way to bring her back. If someone can just drop dead out of nowhere like they were cursed, then why shouldn't there be a way to bring them back to life? Yoko believed in it, so if I believe in her, it seems completely possible. Maybe, just maybe, I can still save her. Even if I've got to deal with spirit senses and curses and whatever, I've got to try. Wait for me, Yoko. I promise. I'll use the rite of resurrection to bring you back. Right before she died, I felt a strange presence a few times. And it seemed like she saw something that shook her to the bone. There's definitely something strange going on. Maybe it's still here. What could she have seen? She mentioned that the rite of resurrection and 7 mysteries were connected. So maybe, whatever it was she saw, has something to do with that Whispering Canal. Whoa! She would have been lucky if she's casting a soul didn't get. Or did she just delete us? I don't know, I guess we'll find out, Creative. Damn it, that presence again. It must be around here somewhere. Where? Oh, I'm gonna regret this. This is one of these games where if you turn around, shit, it's gonna go. There's something here, I know it. I just need to look harder. Hello. If some innocent poking around the 7 mysteries was enough, killed. There's a good chance of the same thing happening to me. But I already knew that when I decided to get involved. No, you did not, buddy. But it's spooky. What is it with the horror games? Like games like Silent Hill don't scare me. I like the suspense, doesn't scare me. Games like Resident Evil Zombies, don't mind them. Just the occasional jump scare. But see games where you know something is behind you, then you turn around. Case in point. This is why PT was a problem for me. What the hell is that? Huh? There's something on the ground. Did Yoko drop? I didn't notice it all until now. There's a small wooden sculpture by our side. It's 3 or 4 centimeters tall. It looks like it could be a keychain. But from how rotted it is, it's way too old for that. Despite how tiny it is, I feel an almost palpable malice radiating. By the way, for this game, it's going to be important to read the files in general. I'm saying this because I've feeling overwhelmed. Alright, just when it mentions them, or just make sure I read every single one that's in there. If that's the case, I'll go back through every single one, because there was some I skipped. What the hell is this thing? Now. What the? Are these the Whispering Canal's memories? Such deep sorrow. A resentful memory is flowing into my mind. All manuscript from the Edo period written by the sorcerer who recovered the rite of resurrection. It is viewed as a priceless and authentic document due to its detail. I mean, you're not wrong, Ace. I have a tendency of skipping reading. Something down rope, but if you're feeling like you're missing it for this. Okay. As soon as we get on to the next mystery, I'll start reading these, because we've already read this Whispering Canal. Resentful memory. I mean, yeah, I know. It's just I saw something pop up. I was looking for it. Kill them. Kill them. Those who walk away. Kill them all. Require the power of the cursed stone, the Whispering Canal. You can use it to kill those who walk away. Ooh. Press the use curse button to kill your target as it. Gah. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Kill. Can you hear it, Curse Bearer? You who so strongly desired the right. Kill them. Should you seek life's restoration, take your curse in hand, reap lives by the score, and claim their souls dragged for your own. collect enough to sate this vessel, and by their sacrifice claim the gift of resurrection. Or better yet, slay your fellow crossbearers, for theirs are the equal of groves of lesser souls. Now go forth and kill. Oh. Oh, here we go. Killed by drowning one who leaves the crossbearer behind. You can piece together a lot at this point with the info it's given you. Oh, hush, hope you enjoy the game. Yeah. It's really interesting. I love the idea of being able to use crosses. Poki loved fishing with her father, being Kichi more than anything. With their wicker basket in their backs, they would leave the canal every morning and fish till they eat. The miso soup her mother Koma made using the carp they caught was to die for. Her mother loved her dearly. But I'll read this after the story, but I'm ruining this defense. What the hell was that? It was like the Cuss's memories flowed directly into my mind. In an instant, I understood everything. When I picked up this cussed stone, the Whispering Canal must have crossed me. I also heard a strange voice. It told me that if I want the right, I have to kill a bunch of people with this cussed stone and collect souls. I guess it's good to know that the right really exists. This thing wants me to kill people to get it? Screw that. Putting my own life in the line is one thing. Murdering other people is another thing entirely. Not just one person either, scores it said. So this is the cost of the Whispering Canal, huh? The cost that traps the soul of anyone who tries to walk away from me. That's strange though. I don't think the girl tried to walk away from us. I wonder what. But if I use it and collect enough souls, then maybe I'll be able to bring Yoko back. There was something about all the crossbearers being worth more soul tracks. Jeez. I'm really at a loss here. Oh, that's so disturbing. I've got my own cuss stone, and the cuss of the Whispering Canal. I'm in way over my head. Was Yoko the one who dropped this cuss stone? Does this mean she was the previous owner of the cuss of the Whispering Canal? And do you know what the rite of resurrection involved? There's no way she was trying to sacrifice us, was there? Oh, she would have done better than that. Oh, of course. I don't know how it took me so long to realise. This has to be some weird prank she's playing. Yeah, it looks like a prank. Any second now she's going to open her eyes, get up and have a good laugh at how scared I was. Right, Yoko? You can give it up now. Boy, did I fall for that one. You really got me good. Wait, no, I've got it. You really were some sort of spirit all along. No way you're really dead, right? I'm not even feeling myself anymore. There's no going back, only forward. Okay. I'm not looking over there again. Now I've got one cuss stone and the cuss of you. Where are we going? Hello? Huh? The hell is that? It looks like a light floating in midair. What do they call it? Like a Udotama? I'm gonna read that story now that we've got that piece of mind. One day, however, a fellow disappeared. Poki's mother went to look for him, and he never came back either. Those who came to express their concern eventually stopped visiting her out of fear. Poki continued to wait all. Mother, father, where did you go? Don't leave me behind. Unable to bear the loneliness, she left her home and trudged along the roads until night fell. Neither her mother nor father were anywhere to be found. Tears stung her eyes. Suddenly the sound of fish splashing in the water cut through the silence. She found herself standing before the canal, where they used to fish together. The taste of carp and the memory of her father's smile flashed across her mind. Without thinking, Loki walked into the moat. The sound of water splashing echoed throughout the night. The passerby thought that only as the fish in the splashing faded in silence. Okay, that's a bit fucked. So that's where the curse came from. Anyone that tries to leave her basically just get killed off, yeah. When someone dies, the life essence leaves the body and becomes a soul. If one is killed by means of certain processes, however, the life essence will turn into a residue known as soul dregs. Oh, everybody, thank you for the headbutt and welcome in. And I hope you're having a lovely, lovely day. So, interesting thing about like the difference between obviously the difference between blessings and curses is curses are generally to do harm. There's also the risk with curses where, like summoning demons and shit, the curse can like bounce back on you and inflict you with it like twice as bad. And welcome, Cram, welcome. Hope you guys are doing super, super well. The rite of resurrection essentially uses his soul dregs as a sacrificial offering to bring back the dead. But the amount of soul dregs required depends on when the person being resurrected passed away. The more time that passed since the passing, the more soul dregs are required. Which makes sense. Japan has this thing where it's... God, I can't remember how many days it is. It's like 42 days, somewhere around that time. They say that the soul still persists in the mortal world after they've died. All Netsuke carvings with curses derived from the 7 mysteries of Honjo. Ordinarily, only those with spirit sense can move such curses. These curse stones allow ordinary people to use them just lethally. Maybe that's why she's stuck around him. Because it says that ordinary people can use them, but maybe he's more with it, so he's more effective with it. Which is kind of sad, because it kind of means that she was using him all along. Curse echoes are the visual manifestation of curses. These manifestations are fundamentally related to the origin of curse. They do not always take the same shape. They may sometimes appear in a more abstract or disfigured form. They lack consciousness unlike a spirit and are thus made dregs of the soul. Curses are made tangible by what are known as soul dregs. Someone possessed by a curse that had a curse is called a curse bearer. Curse echo is in itself a curse that possesses a curse bearer can inflict a curse upon others as well. Curse that comes with a curse echo, I'm going to say curse so many times today, is considered very powerful in and of itself. Ordinarily, those with no spirit sense would not be able to perceive a curse echo. Anyone who becomes a curse bearer can see the other curse. It's turning into Death Note as we speak. Now I've got my own curse stone in the Curse of the Whispering Canal. Men wail my... To be fair... Hello. Now that I look closer, is there someone there? Yeah, there's definitely someone there. Hello! Hey, who's there? I don't think you want to... Right, never mind. Oh my, how unexpected. It was your curse that killed that poor woman, I take it. What? I got your tongue? Is that okay? Okay. Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. For that to be the case, she would have had to have left us? Not. A tall, humorless looking man. Doesn't look familiar to me. He's acting like he knows me though. Have we met somewhere before? Well done, G! Well done, win the Battle Royale. Sorry, Bravo. Who are you? And how do you know my name? You mean to say you don't recognize me? This comes as a bit of a shock, I must say. Look, a little harder, and I dare say it will jog your memory. What's with this guy? Yeah, 500 gold. That man. Where is he? He looks to be in his 30s or 40s. He's all dressed up in a suit and tie. But somehow he looks really shady. Yeah, he looks really, really shady. It's probably the hitman suit that does it. What's he doing here? Was he watching us all this time? Something tells me these crosses are nothing new to him. If he's one of the other cross bearers, then I need to be careful. He might be here to kill me and take my cross stone. But by the same token, killing him will net me a lot of soul dregs. Jesus, our character is just jumping at the opportunity to just kill people, isn't he? I still don't have a clue who you are. How do you know me? Have we met? Dear me, it's always humbling to find that one is not well known as one believes. Perhaps my name will help you remember. I am Takumi Yumioka. Takumi Yumioka? Does that ring any bells? I think I've heard that name somewhere before. Me? So you do not even know my name. How disappointing. Buddy, you're just not important, I hate to tell you. Disappointing, but fortuitous. Well then, Mr. Guy, allow me to make you a proposition. Why is she? You have a cross stone in your possession. I would like you to give it to me. Not a freaking chance. How do you know? How do you know about that? How do you know about that? Why, I saw the whole thing. That doesn't explain how you know what a cross stone is. Even I barely have a handle on it. You know about the 7 mysteries of Honjo and their crosses and all that, don't you? But of course, those cross stones, they are terribly dangerous things. People are killing without a trace so long as their conditions are met. I hadn't thought of it that way, but yeah. Imagine what might happen if one fell into the wrong hands. They would be safer in mine, don't you agree? I don't know who you are, buddy, so I don't think so. Although it seems I arrived too late to stop you from killing that poor woman. Shut up! What are you... That wasn't me! I want to overlook your indiscretion, but only if you give me your cursor. You're not getting this stone. No way in hell. For all I know, the wrong hands are yours. Very well. I'd hoped to settle this amicably, but you leave me no choice. This Takumi guy must have a curse stone of his own. Yeah, he must have it. At least it'd be safer to assume so. It would explain how he knows so damn much. So he can kill me instantly as long as he fulfills the stone's conditions. It's super... It's just Dark Souls with extra steps, not Death Note with extra steps. What's that other anime? Platinum Edge or whatever. It's very similar to this. I don't know what those conditions are. I can't make any sudden moves. I have to keep him talking, learn what I can and figure out a way to get my cuss out first. How can I get him to leave me behind? No, maybe a waste not to take the chance to find out about the other customer. Any topic that will keep him talking. My best bet would be Yoko. How did I know it wasn't you who could go with your curse? Mr. Okai, if you are hoping to trick me into revealing whether I possess a curse stone, I assure you, you cannot. It's your curse stone that was responsible, Mr. Okai, no matter what you might tell yourself. That doesn't make sense. I only found this after Yoko died. Oh? Don't be dumb. I know you're the one who did this. Whether you choose to believe me is your prerogative. You're mistaken. But you should know that multiple crosses awakened at once at the stroke. There are many other crosses in the Hondra, and many other cross. Is it not premature of you to assume that I am the one responsible? Wait, so you're saying that at midnight a bunch of people became crossbearers? There's no point in continuing this conversation. For all I know, he could detail me. Yeah, it's weird that of all the people you're trusting the guy that not bothered about the fact that there's a dead body right there. What do you want with my custodian anyway? I tend to seal it away in a secure location, so it may never be used again. I don't believe you. I am certain that you two would rather be free of this burden. The power to kill without fear of consequences itself a curse. There are many ne'er-do-wells in this world who could not resist the urge to use it. All the more so if promised a chance to resurrect the dead. You'll steal it away, how? I'll put it in the care of a sorcerer who is well versed in supernatural. If I have gained your trust, I must ask you to hand me your cursed stone. How about fuck you? The cold night air feels like it's pressing down on me. Just standing here makes me want to scream. I've got bigger problems right now. Takumi Yamaoka, he said his name was. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second. Even now he's still staring right at me. What the hell is he? Maybe for focus I can pause. Takumi Yamaoka, how the heck does he know me? It'd be funny if it turned out he was his dad or something. It's not like I've been getting out of it much. I barely have a life outside of home, out of work. I want to use my curse on him to get him to walk away and leave me behind. Now, what would convince him to do that? Scenario 1, he does what he came here to do. Scenario 2, he suddenly needs to be somewhere else. Probably here for my custodian, so I don't think I'd get out of scenario 1 alive. Scenario 2 means hoping something will happen by chance. And luck is rarely on my side. So my only hope is scenario 3. Something makes it impossible for him to stay. I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away once. Which, see when you think about it, this is a really double-sided curse. Our character has to leave every single social interaction, or else people are just going to drop dead constantly. About the other curse bearers. For each of the 7 mysteries, there's a curse and a curse bearer, right? You know who any of the others are? And what would you do with that information? Your intentions are nothing untoward, I hope. It is at the hearts of the selfish and insipid, of those who would be most tempted by the right of resurrection, that the curses take root, and our curses resentful memories are a perfect urge to kill. As I'm certain you are aware, you're a victim of circumstance, Mr. Okai. Your situation is exceedingly dangerous. You must relinquish your corset stone for your own benefit before it's too late. It's already too late, there's no going back. All I can do is keep pressing forward. And if you're going to stand in my way, then I'll have to stop you. Am I to take that as a threat, Mr. Okai? I would encourage you to exercise more discretion before you fall foul of a curse. See, this guy... No. Yeah, no, I don't buy it. I don't believe him. He hasn't taken his eyes off me for a second, even though he's still staring right at me. Who the hell is he? We need to get more info. Before I give you my custodian, I want to know who you are. I need to know if I can trust you. A reasonable enough concern. Very well. I'm an associate of the great sorcerer, Sogen Gamyodo. Sogen Gamyodo? Indeed. Must have heard of him. I believe he was recently featured in a certain magazine. Unfortunately, companion there came seeking his counsel not a few days ago. You know what the funny thing is? That would only be a credible reference during this time period. Because nowadays, just saying, oh, you might have seen someone in a magazine, it's just nothing. It's from her that I learned your name. I thought she would have mentioned me to you. But it seems that was presumptuous. When did this happen? Why, just 2 or 3 days ago. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not buying that. He knows I don't know who he is, so he's just trying to feed me a story. I've only known Yoko for a month, but she never mentioned going to see some mystic. Although it's Yoko we're talking about here, so it's hard to say for sure. I hope that's enough to convince you that my plans are more than trustworthy. The problem is, we can't look up on the internet the person that he mentioned, because we don't have mobile phones. But Yoko. Why are you so convinced that it was my cross that killed Yoko? Why, it's simply that... Huh? I do believe I just saw your companion move. Did you what? No way. No. I know what you're doing. That is a trick. Trying to get me to turn around so you can take the stone. Don't try me. What are you doing? Should you not check on her? Buddy, you're lying out your ass. He is super lying. Wait, that's it. My work. That's how he knows me. I've never actually met him, so it totally slipped my mind. Here we go. Secretary to the chairwoman of Ihaku Soap. The man who was covertly watching Shogo Okai at Park. Takumi is the secretary to the chairwoman. Takumi worships the company chairwoman, Natsu Yamamori. I think I might just take a drink for a second. You should trust everyone unconditionally. It's what I do. Buddy, that's how you end up in a Caesar salad. With all the other tomatoes. But I'm not trusting anyone that shows up at park at 1 AM and unfazed by a dead body. Not a chance. His my throat is really... really dry. And demonstrates an unwavering loyalty through his swift and exact execution of every task given to him. Just as Natsu Yamamori continues to exert tremendous influence over the company since her retirement from the presidency, so too does Takumi continue to support her behind the scenes. Acting as Natsu's mouthpiece in this capacity is granted him the hire of the current president and the board of directors. Make it easy that. I know you would, buddy. Takumi knows the names and faces of not only all employees at the head office, but also temporary workers in factories. The tomatoes without Ryan, yeah. Tomatoes are brilliant for salads. Alright, so this guy has basically an eidetic memory. Wonderful. We got that information. Cool. Looking Gumyodo my ass. This guy thinks he can sell me anything. I don't know if having figured that out helps me right now. Sogen Gamyodo Maya, I know who you are. You work at Ihaku Soap, just like me. You're the chairwoman's secretary. Well, that took you long enough. Your lack of company loyalty is frankly astounding. Allow me to reiterate my request then. Not as a stranger, but as your superior. Hey, we're not in the office. You don't get to push me around like that. Why is our chairwoman's secretary even looking for cuss stones anyway? I refrained from revealing myself precisely to avoid such questions. But I suppose needs must. Since the dawn of the Showa era, the land on Hoyo has nurtured a growth, vice versa. It's our duty to ensure that crosses do not this land we know as our home. I'm not sure I buy that. Like many things, it is not a matter that concerns the rank and file. The chairwoman has no desire to spread fear throughout our beloved company property. Now, if that is all, I must insist that you hand me your stone. I don't buy it. Like, really? A soap company? I don't have to keep him away forever. I just need to get him to walk away. Hey, I've got it. I don't know how I can convince him to leave. He was like Hihaku soaps just like me. He's a secretary. No wonder I didn't recognize him. He's way above his lowly peons. I've only ever seen him in company bulletins. But he knew who I was. Would he have memorized the names and places that everyone in the company? It's freaking scary when people can do that shit. Oh crap! Totally forgot. What is it? I totally forgot. I know like our stone. I called an ambulance. Alright, I forgot to mention, I called an ambulance. It should be coming any minute now. Ambulance? Have you lost your mind? They will arrive to find you standing next to a corpse alone in the dead of night. No doubt they will hand you over to the police. We will have some questions. Probably. I'm sticking with Yoko. Unless you want to join me in the interrogation room, you'd better get out of here. You're telling the truth, see. They are getting closer by the second. I can't afford to be waylaid at this juncture. Here I must keep him. Bye-bye. Choco, okay, you dare. Yeah. Oh, yep, there we go. He's dead. No shit. Really dead. This is what custom can do. Oh. The custom in Western Canals gain 1%! Oh my god, how many people need to die? Well, 100 if it's like him. Oh, bravo. He does not deserve a rip. He was way too sus to deserve that. I'll have to park immediately. I feel bad for leaving you, but I can't stay here. Stay there. The emergency medical services will probably take care of her body, Takumi too. So he was the one that killed Yoko. Well, apparently me, because I saw the prompt. I'm like, oh, what is this? This will be all over the news tomorrow. But until then, at least I know she'll be in a safe place. Safe, quotation marks. Alright. I have to find my next sacrifice quickly. I've got no time to waste. I need to find the other cosplays and collect the soul. Killing Takumi barely got me any soul dregs. I guess he mustn't have had been a cosplayer after all. It's not enough. The soul of a non-cosplayer amounts to little more than leftover credit. I have to think of places where the other cosplayers, some mysteries would be. The custodies were activated at around midnight. The others are bound to be active still. You should check to see if there are any other places with connection to mysteries nearby. At the very least, another cosplayer might be thinking the same as me. Meaning I could run to them. Let's see. Which of the 7 mysteries are close? I'm in the sheet show area right now. The haunting clappers are on the other side of the Okyoko River, just over Shumoki Bridge. The foot washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are around South Murageshu Street, past the train tracks. And further along Oyoko River, I'll find the beckoning light at Hoonji Bridge. Those 3 places are the closest. I guess I should start. Oh, did I get to choose? Right, let's do some research on these mysteries. Right, beckoning light. While walking along the road near Honji at night, one might spot a hazy lantern light up ahead, despite there being no one around. Following it was to go out suddenly when getting near, but just when one fears the darkness might swallow them up, another light will appear further ahead, as if guiding the one who sees it. Some say the flame is benevolent, leading people to their homes, while others believe it is a monster leading people astray. Some even believe it is a vengeful spirit of someone that died, luring the lost to the land of the dead. Look at the flappers. Look at the face. As the evening bell rings in Hiroicho, near present-day Shomoko Bridge, a night watchman patrols the dark streets and announces his presence by shouting warnings about fires, all the while striking his wooden clappers. You know that that's still a thing to this day? There's still people that walk around towns in Japan warning about fires, because there's still so many wooden houses over there. But tonight the sound of another set of clappers answers back. He curiously claps his clappers together again, clack clack. The echo answers again, but no matter how hard he searches for the source, second pair clappers, he never finds it. Some say it was the work of a mischievous tanuki, a kitsune, while others say it was a warning from the spirit of someone who lost their life in a terrible fire. Right, what is the other one? Ever burning lantern was. Wood housing is good. Yeah, wood housing is so awesome. Have you seen the way that they do some of the architecture in Japan, where they create buildings without using nails? They perfectly craft pieces of the wood so they fit into each other and don't come apart again. It's so cool. Like fully wooden framed houses, no whatchamacallit, no nails or anything. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Orgus Geswai. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also a tale of never burning lantern. Another telling in this story is which the Sobakar's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. I might go for the lantern first to ease into this. He's like, oh big wow, a light that doesn't come on or doesn't go out, wow. So scared. I'm gonna regret saying that, but wow. I've seen a crazy technique called dicey to go trees out of trees. Doesn't ring a bell, Grim. No. That didn't shock me. I collect the other Cuspier's souls before dawn and bring Yoko back. I should go to another location connected to 7 mysteries. So he either has to hunt them down or hunt 99 other regular people. Yeah, can you imagine if he just like sets fire to something and like gathers a crowd together, like 100 people, and then once the fire is dealt with, they all just walk away from him. He instantly gets all the souls he needs. That's a dick move, but that's a way of doing it. The cursed stone of the Whispering Canal. One of the 7 mysteries of Honjo is currently 1% filled with soul dregs. What was one for the planet? South August Boy 3 August 3 Present. Both the washing mansion and the ever-burning lantern are from this area. This late night, even a road as big as this one, is it just me, or is it oddly dark around here? Could this be? Ooh. I know it's past midnight, but it's still oddly dark around here. This feeling, it's the same as from before. Hello? There, there's something over there. Is that a cross-echo? Across this mystery's given form? I knew it. There's a crossbear around here. Is that the cross-echo that's causing this darkness? It doesn't seem hostile. Is it trying to tell me to come closer? What should I do? Observe. No, approaching it would be stupid. I should keep my distance. Think. Decision time. What should I do? If I stay here like this, I risk fulfilling the conditions for that person first. It seems like I can still back out if I want. Do I want to? Fuck it. Nothing's gonna happen if I just sit and wait. Let's check it out. Oh, buddy. Oh! Darn it. Now what? This isn't a cuss doing this. Somebody's pulling me in. That hurt. It looks like I'm inside a building. Did it toss me in here? I can't see squat. Is this the same darkness from the cuss echo? I'm completely enclosed. Doesn't seem like there's even a window. Don't tell him which direction I'm facing. Oh! Hello. Oh, what the? My stomach feels like it's ripping apart. I think I might just have died. Yep. That was quick. My Nemra. You seem to have arrived at a less than favourable result. This is mere conjecture on my part, but perhaps you might have survived? If only you could have done something about that pesky darkness. This key is similar to bonsai where you in the tree, go straight vertical instead of chopping the tree down. You just take the branches for lumber. Oh, I think I might have seen one of those trees. That's interesting. Is then end up just a big log with 0 branches? Fear not, you may make as many attempts as you please, from before approaching the Cossy's egg. Very well, just remember, it's never wise to linger in the dark. Okay, I'm not talking to that buddy, no thank you. Alright, we need something to light. Light up the surroundings. Probably, yeah, beckoning light. Because that's what we need right now, we need a light, so. Bond. Oh, hello. I'm here at Fondry Bridge, the location linked with the beckoning light. Someone standing on the bridge silhouetting themselves against the sky. Oh! That's some fancy ass hair you've got there. Wait. Fine, I'll go first. Whoa. I see. Interesting. Oh no, this is a surprise. Eh? Who are you? If you got the wrong guy, just say so. The flamboyant fellow, I wouldn't bat an eyelid if this were the inner city. He stands out like a sore thumb in these parts. Along with one super shady looking guy. Like Cosper would have any reason to be around at the time. Maybe I should talk to him. I mean, you know for a fact that's not the case. Hardly anyone around. Not surprising, seeing as it's past 2 in the morning. It feels like the whole world's gone to sleep. The other side is an industrial district, and further down from the bridge is a temple from which I guess. Yeah, the Honji temple, I think, isn't that where Nobunaga ended up dying in the fire? Pretty sure. The Honji bridge has a pretty unusual structure. The ends are stone, but the middle is steel. The Oyoka River beneath it is actually a canal that was dug during the Edo period. Hello. Come now. It wouldn't hurt to at least tell me your name. I hope it won't hurt me. I'm sure it will. Right. Careful now, young man. It's not wise to go about giving your name to strangers. Got in his age when might made right. Nowadays it's information that rules the world. You do well to remember that. You're the one who asked. Your name, your address, your phone number, your age, your occupation. Your personal information is much more valuable than you might think. You should treat those things with care. So I guess you don't plan to tell me anything either then. You can call me Richard Pye, private detective. But then you just say not to, and never mind. You say you're a detective? That's right. I'm a man who deals in secrets. Don't expect me to share any more information with you though. I only told you so that we could have an understanding. He looks fun. A detective, really? Dressed like that? He may look ridiculous, but he knows what he's doing. I don't want him finding out about me. I don't think he's a cuss-bearer, so I'm better off just leaving him alone. What's a detective doing around here? Working! And that's all I'll say about that. I guess you the same thing, though. It seems like a strange place to stop. What brought you here? Saw a strange man. Saw a strange man looking around. I see. Now let me ask you a different question. Why did you go out your way to strike up a conversation with that strange man? I didn't, you did! I'm looking for someone. I figured it was worth seeing if you knew anything. You don't say. In that case, I just might be able to help you. Can you describe the person you're looking for? I'm looking for the beckoning light. I know I said a person, but I'm actually looking for something called the beckoning light. Beckoning light? Ah, the 7 mysteries of Honjo. That's right. A friend of mine was really into that kind of stuff. He said the beckoning light appears here in the middle of the night. I wanted to see for myself. Ha ha ha! Really? You're the adventurous type, aren't you? Unfortunately, I think you're out of luck. I've been here for a while, but I haven't seen any strange lights. Alright, well thanks for telling me. But just wait 1 second. There's still time left for it to appear. Why don't we wait together? Thanks, but I think I'm good. Really? Well, I'm sorry I couldn't be of any more help. Doesn't seem like he has anything to do with the cost bearers. Should move on. If he's been here for as long as he says, there's a good chance he's seen something. But I don't think it's worth asking. He seems like all kinds of trouble. Alright, so I guess we're kind of done here for the time being. That leaves us with the clapper, whatever the hell it's called. The Shimoko Bridge is supposedly where the bell from the Haunting Clapper's story used to be. I wandered around here for a while, but I didn't see anything interesting. The only thing I found was what it looks like a 100 yen lighter someone threw away. I don't know if cusses are vulnerable to fire, but Maybe I'll find a use. Oh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. We need a light source. I keep letting our friend lying around. It barely has any light fluid left. Alright, guys, we can do this. It turns out all we had to do was pick up a freaking lighter off the ground. Wherever it is, I think it's still here. Yep, still here. Get closer. Why would you get close to something like that? It's obviously says samurai that's committed seppuku and then had his head cut off by the guy behind him. And we're in here. Again. That's right, I still have the lighter I picked up earlier. Perfect, it worked. Now I can make out my surroundings a bit better. What the? It's something. Dry's got a light, that ruins everything. Is someone there? Are you a crossbearer? It's over. Time to get out of here. Fuck you! What the? What? Why? Gonna be the guy with the hat. That was a close one. I didn't catch a glimpse of the crossbearer, but it seems like I'm right. I'm alright. Oh, 30%? Jesus! This cost must have had something to do with light and darkness. I guess would be the ever-burning lantern. There's a connection between the 7 mysteries and the way their crossings work. That may be useful to. Alright, what was the ever-burning lantern? Right, so yes, the crossbearer must have already been here and gotten this one. I think. The ever-burning lantern is the cross responsible for this. I guess maybe its condition is something about me being in total darkness. It's a good thing I had this lighter. It seems to have saved me. That's done. I'm gonna go back to the bridge. I'm gonna assume that things are gonna be different. Well, why did the crossbearer not die? I'm here at Hollandu Bridge, the location like with the beckoning light. Something else you need? No, I'm just passing by. Is this so? It's quite telling though, the person that tried to ambush us had the exact same colour of neck as this guy. This guy's a bit too sus for my liking. Ah, that's right. I meant to ask. Do you have a light on you? A light? You mean for cigarettes? Well, I've got this cheap one I picked up, but that's it. Oh no, that'll do nicely. Are you sure? Buddy, you did not just have a lighter. Oh, good. Anyway, I should get back to work. Once you're gone, of course. Is there a reason I can't be here? Of course. Our work is top secret. Yeah, he's totally the asshole that jumped us. Okay, I've had a look around the area. I should head somewhere else now. Where to next? Just around Midoricho Park. At the end of South Wargasui Street, the Taiko of Sugaru. North of here is a school called Kumagata High School, the location of the Fool's Procession. It should be around here. Kumagata High School. see what ones this is. Alright, so Fool's Possession. Mysterious tale regarding an encounter had by a daimyo, his residence in Honjo, Ushijima, now Komata High School. When walking around the state, he heard the sound of music, much like that of a Kagura performance. He commanded his people to find the source, but no matter how much they searched, the music would fade when one neared Paragisui now. The source of the sound was never located. The story is also known as the Procession of the Tanuki, as many were of the belief that it must have been these mischievous tricksters behind it. I wonder if the deal with this one is, as soon as you get near the canal, that's what you do. Okay, the Taiko of Fugaru. There was once a daimyo from the Kurosaki domain in Fugaru who built a residence in Midoricho. Yeah. On a large piece of land. This estate was an almost 8-meter tall tower that served as a lookout for fires. Only a designated firefighter was allowed to use a large drum that resided at the top of the tower when it was fire. I'm feeling a lot of fire issues happened in this region. Where most towers used wooden blocks to send the fire alarm, for some reason this residence was permitted to use drums. The residence and its special privileges led to much speculation and gossip. It's really cool. Okay, imagine a fire, so you climb to a conveniently wooden tower and just start beating the crap at the drum to be like, fire! There's a fire! Luckily everyone escaped from all the wooden shit. So what's the deal gonna be? Alright, let's go to the park first. Ooh, hello. This is Midoricho Park. Location of Taiko's Fugaru. One of 7 mysteries. Huh? Someone's there. 2 men. One middle-aged and the other a young adult talking to each other. There's a good chance that one of them could be a cuss-bearer. I tried to scope things out without being spotted. They pick up the conversation from the distance. I had to focus in and watch them for a while. If it looks like I'll be spotted, I'll quickly hide behind a tree to move out of things. Huh? They're supposed to be around here, but I see anyone, boss. No need to get ahead of ourselves. I bet we see something before the night is done. Maybe you're right, but still the 7 mysteries. Huh? Was there a noise from behind us just now? Never mind, just my imagination. But does the cuss really let you kill someone with an object like that? Sorry, something's bugged me. I'm gonna have to. Ah, nothing. I guess this place is just me on it. Oh! Aha, sorry, sir. Would you mind if we asked you a few questions? Alright. You found me. Guys. Are you police officers? People often say we don't look at. Sorry if we started you. I'm sure there's no problem, but we'll have to ask you some questions as procedure. Oh, I'm Junior Irio. I'm from the Metropolitan Police Department Investigation Division. And this old man with the scowling mug is Chief Inspector Tetsuo Tsutsumi. A superior officer. You wouldn't guess from that frown, but he's actually had quite the sweet tooth. Ariel, quit blabbering. Rough place to the detective that Shogo Okai met. There's a lot of detectives going around right now. He's intimidating as I expected a veteran cop to be. First a private detective, now police detectives. Why today of all days? You know why. I always imagined detectives as blunt and aggressive, but I guess there are some pleasant ones too. What are you doing? First, can you show me some ID with your name, address, and occupation? I'll be okay, I'm better off just going along with it. Oh, you work for Ihaku Soap? You've been raking it in lately, that true? I don't know much about that. I'm just a recent hire. People are loving that new hair product you have. I use it all the time myself. Thank you for your patronage. You use hair products? Give it the things, boss. Guys nowadays all use these things. Isn't that right, Mr. Oki? Yeah, sure. We even make men's cosmetics now. So? What time we live in? Sorry, boss. Boss is the kind of caveman who thinks using only a bar of soap for all his washing makes him cool or something. I don't think that. I just don't care to use anything else. Actually, we do have an all-in-one soap for just that purpose. There are plenty of people like you. Ah, hear that, Ariel? That's what I'm talking about. You should put out more of those. Are you riled up? Uh-oh, the detectives. Not investigating the corpse that was here, are they? No, I'm still fine anyway. It's not like a cuss could shop it as evidence of police investigation. I can hardly believe how calm I am. I just need to keep a cool head and not panic. Anyway, Mr. Okai, what is it you're doing here? Actually, I'm searching for the 7 mysteries. Have you heard of the 7 mysteries of Honjo, detective? Yeah, I've heard of them. We were just talking about them a minute ago. A girl I know is into them. That's how I get interested. I see. I seem to remember even Midoricho Park had one of the mysteries associated with it. What was it again? The Taiko. Ah, that's right, the Taiko of Sugaru. This whole area used to be the residence of Sugaru, clan of samurai. So that's why you were hanging around in the middle of the night. Discover anything interesting? No, nothing. Though I admit I haven't been looking into these things too hard. Right, I can understand your situation. Thank you for your answers. Now it's quite late, so you'd best be heading home. I'll leave the questions up to him. I've got nothing to ask. Oh? Something wrong? You're free to go. Hey. Excuse me? Since you detectives are around, does that mean something happened around here? Hehe. Well, we are investigators, so it is indeed related to the case. But don't worry, there's no threat to civilians whatsoever. We'll be here a while longer, looking into things. You can rest easy. A while longer, huh? That's not good. This may be my only chance. I see. I'll be going now. Take care. But I'm fairly sure one of them is a cuss-bearer. Getting them to leave will be hard. Maybe I should go somewhere else before they get any more suspicious of me. Probably. I guess we're heading up at school. Because nothing says law-abiding like walking around a school at... Here I'm at Komagata High School. Let's see here. Ah, someone's there! Huh? Oh, what the... Ouch! I'm so sorry, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine, but did you just climb over the school gate? Ah. It's actually a really cool looking school. Look at that. Oh wait, no, that's just part of the school. The rest of the school's in. The school is supposedly in the former site of the Daimyo's residence, where he encountered the school's procession. It's now the centre of a quiet residential area. Jeez, that's a lot. The co-educational municipal high school with 632 attend. Its name is commonly shortened to Comma High. Although opened as Honjo's first middle school in 1943, subsequent revisions to its enrollment policies saw it change its name, becoming Komagata High School. The school strives to instill its students with the three pieces of Sumida: sound morals, social responsibility, and strength of spirit. But success has been limited. Led by delinquency, it has been forced to turn to temporary employees to compensate for its high staff turnover. And its sport clubs face challenges with inner city location and small camp. That sucks. Its traditional cultural research club is thriving, however, even issuing regular bulletins in collaboration with the local record office. I'm gonna have to take a drink. Just saying. All this reading is rough. I don't usually mind it that bad when I'm like playing FF14. I don't know why my throat's just a bit today. School gate is closed, but climbing over looks easy enough. Yeah, it'd be freaking easy to sin. You could probably jump over that shit without trying. The large gymnasium looms silently over the ground. It seemed more imposing in the dark. A girl in a school uniform came climbing over the front gate. There must be a student here. Huh? The thing she's hiding in her hand. Oh, fuck. No doubt about it, that's a cuss stone. What was the one for the school again? The music, but I feel like it's if we go near the canal, we get fucked up. This girl is a cuss bearer. Thankfully, she does not know we are. That girl, she's a cuss bearer. Hello. What's going on? Why are you at school this late? Well. Bye-bye. Huh? Cuss? Why? Can't be... Yeah, I'm sorry. I feel like there's different fruits in this game. I'm picking the bad fruits. Oh. That was only 5%. Killed her. Yes, I got a cuss bearer. This is working, I just have to keep it up. How many more do I need? 1, 2? Did we get the other course? Alright, on to the next one. First the one-sided read by Rogyoku Bridge. Then the Evergreen Beach, former Yasuda Gardens along Sumida River. Apparently Sumida River. Green Beach. Once upon a time in North Okurabashi, beautiful beech trees stood in the garden of Lord Shinden's residence, now known as the former Yasuda Garden. It was so impressive that the house became known among the people as the beech residence. Somehow no one had ever seen a single leaf fall from the tree. As rumors spread of the eternally green tree, it became known as the Evergreen Beech. However, this particular species of tree was an evergreen, so the lack of fallen leaves was nothing out of the ordinary. This is like people to say that the strangest part of this legend is the fact that it can became a legend at all. Got one-sided read. There was once an infamous rogue by the name of by the name of Tomezo, who fell for a woman named Okoma. Tomezo persistently chased after Okoma, attempted to win her heart over and over again. But she rejected his advances each time. Buddy, take a hint. Enraged by indifference to him, Tomezo brought a dagger to a canal near Rogoku Bridge and attacked Okoma. He cut the arm and leg off one side of her body, then threw them into the canal. Ever since then, the reeds growing along the canal have only sprouted leaves on one side. That's one hell of a friggin' legend right there. We're going for the less brutal sounding one. Former Yester God. There was some kind of incident here recently. The entrance was closed off. It was easy enough to sneak in since there are no guards at this time. However, it feels weird being in this magnificent garden after. There's not a visitor or groundskeeper in sight. The Rogoku Public Hall is also on the ground. Its eye-catching structure make this place feel even more otherworldly. Gardens, its large central pond is shaped like the character of a heart. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Huh. The paths that crisscross its grounds, lined with stone lanterns, are perfect for strolling while appreciating the floor. The gardens once pulled in water from the Sumida River, so that its pond would ebb and flow with novelty in Edo, which had begun filling it in the bay to support its expansion. But the practice has been discontinued in modern times due to flood prevention measures. Which makes sense. Can you imagine your house like shit because the river was flowing? Oh! Have you decided what you're going to do? The game loves the jump scares. You're oh so precious. What? Stone. Oh, wonderful. Yeah. As soon as I snuck into the garden, a woman inside called out from behind me. I've been waiting for you. I have a cursed stone. A sudden proclamation had me at a loss for words, so the woman continued. I have you in a position where I can use my curse on you whenever I please. If you hand over your cursed stone, I will at least spare your life. In that moment, all I could squeeze onto out in reply was, let me think about it. Which brings us to now. Alright. A woman in her 30s, she has a refined air about her. Like she was brought up in a family of high social standing. But I also sense a shadow looming over her. I wonder if it has to do with this place. Damn it, did I expose myself somehow? Buddy, you can't go around exposing yourself, that's illegal for a reason. She says she can use her curse on me anytime. I guess I've already fulfilled its conditions. It could be a bluff, but since she seems to have information on me, it's probably true. I can't hand over my stone. I need to figure out how her curse can find a way out of here. So now, maybe I can get some information by talking about something that'd catch her interest. If I had to guess what it is, it's because we are in the garden. And being in the garden is all that's required. Don't tell me you still haven't made up your mind. Such an indecisive man. Wait, I might hand over my custom depending on certain things. Will you hear me out for a moment? Sure, go on. If we're going to talk, we should get to know each other better. My name is Stop. Huh? Let's not do that, right? If I know your name, I may start to feel sorry for you and have a harder time killing you. You would, don't you think? 7. What about 7? What conditions have I fulfilled since the moment I stepped foot in? Something that I'm still doing even now. I think maybe something I have on me? If I suddenly strip naked on the spot, I just might be able to avoid her first. No, that would take too long. She'd probably kill me before I even got my shirt off. Plus, I look like a creep. Yeah, because that's the worst thing in the world, dying or looking like a creep. The other possibility is that the condition has to do with the location we're in. It's probably the location. If being here is what I'd face across the evergreen peak, then I'll continue to meet the condition as long as I'm here. In which case there is no escape. She'd activate her crust before I ever got away from the garden. I'm sure I'd recognise it after setting, but it's not like I get to do things over. Right, let's have a look at this. Evergreen Beach. I wonder if that has to do with the amount of leaves that fall to the ground. If you take my crust stone, what are you going to do with it? With your crust stone? It's brimming with soul dregs, isn't it? It's already killed so many now. How does she know so much? I like to avoid such crude methods myself. 6. She's counting down. Oh fuck. So if I can't figure out how to cross it, I'll have to set it off my own. I don't see how I could make her leave though. Not while she has the upper hand. All I can think of is to make her use her crust, damn it. But there's no way I can counterattack if she crusts me. Right resurrection. You want soul dregs? That means you're after the right resurrection too. Not that I'm trying to compare our circumstances, but can I ask what led you to this? Oh my. Do you mean that if my situation is more dire than yours, you give your custom to me? Sure, I'd consider it. Tell me. Liar. Huh? You wouldn't hang your fate on something as superficial as that. Nor would I. 5. Introduce yourself. Well, what if you just tell me your name? Why? Well, I need to call you something. Then call me ma'am. Huh? Alright, ma'am. Yes? What is it? This is bad. You're completely running the show here. 4. I've had enough. Two crossbearers. Shouldn't be carrying on like this. Can you take soul dregs from other crossbearers' stones and add them to your own? Who knows? But I have to admit, it's worth trying. So basically, you want soul dregs, but you steal the ones that others have guarded because you don't want to get your hands dirty. You're half right, but half wrong too. I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I just want to end this with as little trouble as possible. Stand. Oh. How do I walk around? That the tree? Yeah. 11 hours. Oh, it's because we're near the freaking water, that's why. Or was that? No, 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 that was it. That was the other one. How do you know you haven't already set off my curse? Go on then. Use it. If I had, you could have activated without all that bluster. And yet, here you are. Damn. Does she already know about it? Or about that student from before? If she already knows what would activate it, you wouldn't hide it. Because if you know what activates my curse, there's no way you would set it up yourself. So she must not know yet. Still have a chance. Listen. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. About what? Talking like that is this instead of killing you immediately. It's just a whim of mine. What I mean to say is that you were never in a bargain. Yeah, fuck. You actually can't kill me, can you? And that strange countdown from before too. Not just a bluff to threaten. I don't give in to threats, so why don't you give up and this up and... If that's the case, give it a try then. Only one more now. Let me tell you the number. 0. Such a shame. What? This is the end for you. Oh, bugger, she's got her stand. Farewell. No! Ah, fire! Fire is so hot, it burns. Fire, fire, ah, of course, that's what it was. That guy, damn it. He must have been following me, but it's already too late. Damn it. How do I get around that one? My, Nemra. You seem to have arrived at a less than favorable result. Ah, yeah. Try again. And we're back. Yeah! Right. Throw it away. Huh? Throw away this later? Why did I suddenly get the impulse to do that? Yes, really throw it away. Not sure why, but here goes nothing. Hmm? What did you just... Why? Why throw your lighter away all of a sudden? Huh? Oh well, I just kind of felt like it. How? Why is she losing it all of a sudden? Could that later have been what fulfilled the condition of her curse? But why? How did I? How could you? Bye bye! Ah! This can't be, like, she... And she's dead. Crystal in the Whispering Canal has gained 25 souls. We have got a lot of rain. But because of that from earlier, we know. We know that he was watching us during that. Are so dead. And still a decent amount of people that are still alive. Oh, hello. Yeah, quick question for you. What the... Sorry this is so sudden, but I've got to ask. You don't mind, do you? Are you a crossbearer? What? Oh, that is... That is... Oh. What's the conditions for the bridge? Oh yeah, the reed thing. The one where the body's on... The reed's only on one side. Is this his cross echo? Apparently so. Why would he out himself as a crossbearer like that? Don't tell me it has something to do with activating a cross. Making it obvious he's a crossbearer himself. What's he trying to pull? Maybe he's confident they can activate his cross before I activate him. Gotta be careful. How should I respond here? What's that? The hell is that? You took too long to answer. Huh? Plus you glanced behind me when the cross echo appeared. I knew it, you're a crossbearer too. You stop trying to hide it now. Not that you were doing a very good job. Damn it. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate the honesty. I just want to have a nice calm little chat. The name's Yutaro Namigaki. My cross echo is the foot washing mansion. Foot washing mansion? Story of something that occurred in the dead of night. Residence in Mikasacho, Monday South Urugasai Street in Kamizawa. A foul smelling wind rattled the house. Suddenly a giant foot drenched in blood smashed through the ceiling. Wash, commanded. As the servants carefully washed the foot, it returned from whence it came, fixing the roof it had broken. The man who had been visited by the foot every night asked a friend to trade houses with him. That night the foot stopped. Chat. I'm not going to cuss first and ask questions later, just because we're both crossbearers. Got a little more class than that. I hope you're smart enough to extend me the same courtesy. Alright. Fine, that way. Thank you. Good to know I'm dealing with someone reasonable. Alright, so that makes me wonder. If he asks for anything, that's probably what causes the activation. Or like gives away something. The large bridge here is called Ryogoku Bridge. Crossing the river leads to Nihonbashi, Bakurochi, and Kuosei. The canal where the one-sided reeds grew is supposed to be around here somewhere, but now there's no trace of it left. A young man, probably younger than me, maybe a college student. This guy is quite the bold character, he's got confidence, give him that. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Right, I'll cut straight to the chase. Oh, you join forces with me? Join forces? Together soul drinks? Yep. You're using your curse because of someone you want to resurrect? You're right. In that case, it'd be more effective for the two of us to work together than to do it all ourselves. Think about it. We could split the work and we'd have two kinds of curses at our disposal. Working together. I hadn't thought about that before. Can the soul dregs in one curse stone be moved to another? That's a fundamental requirement for this to work. Well, we'll have to test it. I can't do that alone either. Let's see. This is going nowhere. Sorry, but there's no way I can accept your offer until I know what that. Who's to say you won't run away while we're in the middle of testing it? Oh, you're just gonna have to trust me. Or do you think you can collect them all by yourself? I'm at 92%. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Wait, are you serious? You're not even close to being on my level. Getting my level, son of a bitch. Why are people in glasses so distinct from me? I don't know why. I think it's because like the glasses are like a barrier between them and everyone else. So it's like they're shielding themselves, or like hiding something. But yeah, there's so many sus characters with glasses. Especially freaking Aizen from Bleach. A few gallon soul drags on my own. Let's forget all this joining forces business. You gotta be kidding me. I'll call you a bluff. Don't think you can. I can't believe we only need 8 more souls. Jesus. Desmond deceitful. I thought he was like a. Yeah, he's such a nice guy, showing off water displays and stuff. He was very kind. I see. That's too bad. If you don't feel like talking, then you leave me no choice. I even gave you a chance to come out of this alive. It's a shame you're gonna waste it. What are you? What the? Is this the voice of the Koseko? Among the 7 mysteries, the resentful memory of the foot-washing mansion is particularly strong. You can't block it out by blocking your ears. As soon as you hear the voice of my Koseko, it's the end for you. He said to his deal unrolled against his father's life. Nah, he's gonna die. Damn it. Did we just die? Oh, for fuck's Christ's sake, okay. You ever wait to evade crosses no one else is capable of, do you not? You're not, you may make its way to you. Shogokai is no way of realizing it yet. Alright, so how do I ward off? Right. You can do the summons carefully washed. Okay. Oh, hello! What the? How did... Oh, don't mind me. Utero said he wants to talk. You better answer quickly before... Oh, you know what? Oh, she's gonna have something to do with this. Okay. Alright, let's talk. What do you want? Yeah, it just does the same thing. I was hoping I'd be able to, like, midway through the conversation, turn around. Yeah. So I basically have to agree to stay with him. Son of a bitch. Because unfortunately we do not have earplugs. Chat between two spears was cool. Stuff. You should try push stuff. Alright, we're gonna have to agree this time. Or else death. Alright then, if working together helps us both get what we want, maybe it's not a bad idea. Thanks. Glad to be dealing with someone who can think things through rationally. There's something I need to know in advance. Tell me, how many soul dregs do you have right now? Right, I have some, of course. I'm more than competent after all. I'm asking you how many. I'm at 1%. But don't worry about that. My curse is so easy to activate, I'll have plenty in no time. I bet you haven't managed to get any on your own, have you? At 90. Huh? Say what? That's the amount of soul dregs I have in my curse stone right now. What? Are you serious? Yeah. What? This is really fucking dumb, but... Oh, here we... Yes! I didn't think that was gonna work! Voice? I don't hear any voice. What? There's no way. And yet, there he is, perfectly unharmed. How? What's going on? I can't believe that worked. I don't completely understand it myself, but his cause's conditions don't seem to have met. This is my chance. Your curse won't work on me. I'd let you off easy today, so get the hell out of here. You son of a... Fine. Let's be on my way then. Bye-bye. How is this... Alright, we've got enough now. And the lady just left. That's gonna be bad. Thank God. And now I've got the last of the soul dregs I need. Was that just a coincidence? He wasn't able to activate his curse for some reason. Things are going well. Luck must be on my side. I'm gonna turn the voice back. Oh, I should check my curse stone. I should have gained a lot just now. What the... Ah! Wait, what? Door chart unlocked. Okay. Pardon the interruption, but I'd like to take this chance to tell you about the story chart. This is the screen which will appear when you open the story chart. From here on, not only can you see the overall structure of the current story, you can also progress along different branching routes by playing past stories over again. We could call this exactly the power that Shogo Okai had thought after. Normally you would have been able to use the story chart feature freely, however due to certain circumstances it has been locked in time. From here on you will return to the story chart from time to time for breaks in the story. At those times you will choose for yourself which story you wish to continue next. By the way, should you use this story chart to replay a past event? Do you know what you must do? Yeah? Of course you do. After all, you have gotten this far. What triggered the Yokunaga set off that led to her dying the way she did? You've done this for several times. I have every confidence you will be alright. As long as you make sure that not to do that thing. However, like with the lighter and voice earlier, Shugo Okai has no way of knowing that himself. On that note, I'm curious. Have you determined how many people Shugo Okai has killed with trust? Alright, we have Yoko, we have the guy from the company, the girl at the school, that woman in the garden, the guy that was in the building. I say 5. See, I see. That is your understanding of things. As it turns out, the correct answer is 0? How? What? Oh, that's all. Okay. Please continue the story at your leisure from the story chart screen. How? Get back here. I'm gonna go. Yeah, the dog. That just. Ah, yeah, here we go. Oh, yeah, here we go. Keep yelling her name. Huh? What? Is calling her name really going to help? They've accepted his deal and ruled. I'm already yelling as hard as I can. Shouldn't I look for what's causing this? There's nothing. Yeah, there's nothing there. Yoko, hang in there, Yoko. Look at me. You're going to be okay. It's alright. There's nothing there. Yoko! What the... Alright. Where does this go? So this time we weren't the one that killed her. She's still dead? Hmm. Huh? Oh good, you're awake. But what? Are you okay? You're so rattled and confused I thought you'd really lost it. Do you feel dizzy? Have a headache? Are your humors off balance? Wait, what did you say? I think I've heard that before. You're the one who said it earlier. Oh right, that may have been it. My humors were off balance. What, back there? You ended up like that because of your humors? Yeah. I've heard that at this age, your humors being even a little bit off can be fatal. I'm glad you're back to normal now. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause you so much trouble. I really don't remember what happened. Sounds like what happened to me. Maybe this place is dangerous something. What? Are you backing out? Yeah, it just doesn't feel safe to me. I'm worried about you. Ah. Let's call off today's investigation. Come on. I just started feeling back to normal too. Nope, not happening. Go home. I'll even pay your cab fare, okay? I end up having to force a still protesting Yoko into a taxi. Even then, she still wouldn't stop complaining. So to play safe to her, I promised I'd search the park on my own for a little while longer. Oh, this thing. Oh. This is going to be the good ending, isn't it? This is where we basically just ignored the entire shit that happened. Because we had no reason to get involved or really care. So we could just look around for a little bit and just head home. Yep, 5 AM. Sorry, it's getting late. Something's on the way to win is not to win. Exactly, yeah. Further news. Before dawn today, a police officer on patrol discovered a man collapsed in Sumida State Park. Nah. He doesn't look too good. The man was taken to the hospital, but his death was confirmed shortly. Ah, bummer. Investigations are still underway, but police suspect a connection to the other unexplained deaths found in the area around this time. Title guard. Alright. He should have just left in that taxi. With Yoko. Wait. Is this the title? Is this the title sequence for the start of the game? Like, all that until now was just a tutorial. Oh, that's awesome if that's the case. Yep, that was the prologue. Well done your efforts thus far. This brings Shogo Okai's story to a close. What? Okay. I was so used to playing as that character, so... Yeah. I just think to myself, like, no way that's the end, that's a short-ass game. So yeah, he wasn't our main character, he was just a character that we were playing. Ah, but this is not the end, far from it. In fact, this is where the story finally begins. The roots of the three protagonists have now been unlocked. Haru Shigema, a woman who lost her son when he was kidnapped and murdered. Tetsuo Tsutsumi, the chief inspector of the 1st Investigative Division, who is looking into the death of an officer in the line of duty. Yako Sakazachi, a high school girl who wants to bring her friend back from the dead. A girl who died in a suspicious suicide. Each of them is burdened with circumstances that leave them no choice but to seek the right of resurrection. Following these three storylines will reveal the full nature of all that is occurring. With that, please enjoy the continuation of this tale. I feel really bad for our previous character. Because, like, he is destined to die. Well, at least in this route. Joe is probably going to happen. I bet we're going to make progress in these routes. And then this one is going to unlock the next step. We don't know what happened to him at the end of that. We didn't see him die. I mean, it's this kind of game that's very sus. Alright, how are we doing time? Alright, we've got about an hour. Let's go, let's do Yako. I feel kind of bad. I just immediately killed her when she hadn't wronged us in the slightest. Yako Sakaguchi searches for the rite of resurrection to revive her friend. Yep. So we're gonna have to watch out for meeting up with Okai, who's say the school. That should be everything. Okay, let's start. Ready for this, Yako? I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Right. Wasn't that middle school we met her outside of? Yako is a student in Class 2C at Komagata High School. Unable to comprehend why her childhood friend and classmate Michio Shiraishi committed suicide, she attempted to investigate the incident herself. However, she was unable to make any progress and, feeling desperate, invited transfer student Mio Suzu to join her and perform a spirit board ritual. Born and raised in Honjo, Sumida City, Yako's family has owned and operated the beloved candy shop Zenoya since its establishment in the early Shoya era. Despite her modest appearance, Yako is a cheerful and vivacious young woman, with a sense of duty and compassion so strong that she is easily moved to tears. She's also a bit quick-tempered and coarse, always prepared to stand up against those who harm her family or friends. It's possible, however, that this readiness to fight is more driven by an innate love of kill. Yako's winning streak against arrogant boys and scraps since she was a child remains unbroken. As a source of considerable stress for her mother, she's going to be a fun character, isn't she? Oh, yeah, this guy. The young man encountered at the bridge. Good thing is, though, we know a decent amount of these characters now, so we have a bit of an edge going forward. Alright, let's start. This is Spirit Board. This is how we'll be communicating. First, we'll both put a finger on the 10 yen coin that's on the board. Yes. Like this. Just like that. Relax your finger as much as you can. Now for the chant, repeat what I say, okay? Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Your turn. Oh, Spirit of the Spectre. Oh, Scepter of the Spirit Board. Please come on over. Scepter of the Spirit Board. Victor of the Spirit Board. Please come on over. He is so not amused. You're a little off. Huh? Just relax, I'll say it again. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board, please visit us. Oh, Spectre of the Spirit Board. Please come on over. Ah, she's gonna keep doing this until we get it right, isn't she? Spectre of the Spirit Board, please. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, Spectre, Spirit Board. Oh, I selected board. Right. Good. Please tell us if you are there. Oh, it really moved. Looks like we've seen something. We can ask questions now. Right, question. Start with a question you know the answer to and see the response. Then when you know your questions are being answered truthfully, you ask what you really want to. Okay, I'll start with something simple. What is this girl's name? Fine. What is the name of the girl across? Yep, there we go. Mio? Yeah, see. I even used that weird character you used to spell your name. Get flattering. Alright, what's her deal? Transferred to 2C at Matic High School about 2 months ago. Although she is an extremely mild-mannered young woman, she exudes a somewhat off-putting dark aura, which makes it difficult for her to form friendships. Mio has, however, found a friend in her classmate Yako, and has begun opening up to her little by little. The truth of the matter is that Mio is the apprentice of a famous psychic, possessing exceptional spirit sense. Oh, that's worrying. You don't want to be the apprentice of a psychic. Next thing you know, they'll be tricking it into joining a pyramid scheme or buying tons of suspicious stuff and getting into debt. She takes on the troublesome task of superstitiously handling spiritual disturbances that break out in schools across Tokyo before they become a problem. She transfers schools frequently as a result, and thus has trouble making human friends. Mio has already solved an incident at Kamagata High School involving a female student possessed by a spirit. Although she takes effort to hide her spirit sense, many develop an impression that Mio has a deep knowledge of the occult and the paranormal upon first meeting her, leading her to be anxious that her secrets have been exposed. The most common comment she receives seems to get along with crows and black cats, as one does. I bet even the teachers get it wrong all the time. I guess these paranormal beings just tend to take a liking to you. I don't know how I should feel about that. What is this place? Oh, Spectre the Spirit Board. Where are we? Yes. O L. Yep. That's cool, that's right. Answers don't seem to be very precise. What is my name? I think I should know the answer to this. Oh, what's the matter? Strange. It doesn't know Yako's name? Huh. It told me no. I bet it means it doesn't. Maybe it's Vector the Spirit Board, but it doesn't know everything. Really? I knew your name, Mio. Is the spirit really the real deal? Apparently so. It's fine. I feel like it's giving me attitude. Is it really you? What Spectre of the Spirit Board? Are you truly the Spectre of the Spirit Board? That's sass. Huh. It said no, is it lying? Not quite. The Spectre of the Spirit Board is that temporary name we call them when using the board. We're actually calling a spirit with a strong tie to this place, or one of the people participating. In other words, a spirit that just happened to be nearby just felt like answering. Don't really think of themselves as Spectre of the Spirit Board. Makes sense. Oh really? Huh. Feels like some of the mystique has disappeared. Mind if I still call you the Spectre of the Spirit Board? Fair. Yes, okay. Thanks. Always good to remember to say please and thank you. Your Ouija boards are actually sold by Hasbro, of all places, of all companies. Actually ridiculous. The ritualistic nature of its uses can cause self-hypnosis or auto-suggestion, leading to hallucinations or symptoms similar to spirit possession. Many schools banned these spirit boards after they were. In several cases, students sneaking into school at night, in addition to stories of people having seizures when using the board. Huh. Interesting. What is my name? I'll ask it again, what is my name? I didn't even hesitate this time. Alright. It's time to try asking serious questions. Yeah. Who does Mio have a crush on? Respect to the spirit board, what's the name of the boy Mio has a crush on? Hey, you're going to ask that kind of question? Doesn't everyone ask that kind of stuff in spirit boards? Besides, I'm curious. No. Let's not do this. Alright, fair enough. Ah, it said no. I guess that must mean you don't have a crush on anyone. Yeah. That's it. No, it's correct. Let's move on. Or maybe... What's back to the spirit board? Do you mean the boy isn't in our class? Ah! Wow. Hey, stop that. Don't make me exercise you. If that's the case then, what's back to the spirit board? Is a teacher at our school? Okay. Oh, no good, huh? Yeah, cut it out already. We made the effort to sneak in at night. We shouldn't waste time with these questions. You got a point. How did Michio die? Okay, here we go. I'll be serious now. Yes, please. Respect to the spirit board. Did Michio Shirashi in our class who died by commit suicide by jumping 1 week ago? Really commit suicide? Oh. So it really wasn't. Not surprised. I never believed it first from the start. Now the important part. Yeah. Alright, there we are. Ah, she's got the twin tails of death. Never a good sign. Michio was a second year student at Komagata High School. She was found deceased 1 week in a back alley off South Wargasui Street. Her entire body broken and severely contorted. Police determined that Michio committed suicide by jumping from a nearby apartment building. As there was no suicide note, the police based their conclusion on interviews with Michio's peers. Michio was an honor student with a good head on her shoulders and consistently excellent grades, making her a favourite among the teachers. Although she appeared somewhat reserved, she had a positive outlook in life, a courageous spirit. Michio and Yako formed a long-lasting friendship during childhood, with Yako's unbending and compromising attitude deeply influencing Michio. However, beneath her strong exterior, Michio had been pushing herself too hard and keeping her emotions bottled up, to the point that they wrestled with flowing. Following her father's death 3 years ago and moving to a new house, Michio began avoiding Yako. Although the two remained in the same area and attended the same high school, they gradually grew further apart. Yako received word for her childhood friend, but incapable of wading into complexities of Michio's home life, kept her distant. The days passed and no Michio longed to confess to Yako. The moment to do so never came. Michio carried an old talisman, a memento of valor with her at all times. So she was part of this all this time. And she died because I'm guessing someone else looking for the right of resurrection found her. Respect to the spirit board. Did Michio Shirashi die in an accident? Oh, alright. It said yes. It was an accident, not a suicide. Michio. Then, did she slip and fall from that apartment building? Oh, she didn't? What do you mean? You didn't die falling from the apartment building? No way. If that were true, then why was she lying on the ground like that in the back alley of the apartment building? Was it an accident but not a fall? Respect to the spirit board, what happened to Michio on that day? He's like it doesn't know the details. Where's the rite of resurrection? Then how about respect to the spirit board? We want to use the rite of resurrection to bring Michio back to life. Do you know where the rite of resurrection is? I wonder. Oh, fuck. Why buy a Ouija board if you can just write on paper? I know, right? Ah. Oh! What is this? Stop, I'm scared, Mio. Calm down. You can't let go before it's over. Gee looks nice. Such deep So are resentful memories flowing into your mind? Those possession, those who hear it, shall fall into the depths of hell. Kill them. Kill them. Those who hear this sound, kill them. You acquire the power of the crystal in the full possession. You can use it to kill those who hear the sound produced by the crystal echo for more than 30 seconds. The effect will be negated if you're seen in that time. Oh, that's interesting. So that's how they're going about it. Because by fatal fall, one who hears its music for 30 seconds without seeing the curse bearer. When Miyu stood atop the tall crystal tower, it was her time to shine and she was ecstatic. It had been years since she joined the troop, but she had yet to enjoy her day in Scotland. I'll read this after. Keep doing this. A murderous impulse seeps into my soul like thick black tar. Now. Hell. You hear it, Cuspera? You who strongly desires... Right. Wait a second. Wait. Out of curiosity. We're sorority back. I need to keep in mind how useful this videos menu is. 1 week ago. I heard about suicides in the news, but for it to happen here, it looks scary. By the way, isn't there a girl who transferred into Class C recently? I heard about her, she's called me. She doesn't stand out much. Did you know that the school she was at before she transferred also had suicide? What, for real? That seems like kind of fishy. Did you know I heard Michio's mum remarried last year? They say her new stepdad is a total jerk. Really? How so? Like, he'd pick on her while she changes and couldn't keep his hands off her. Oof. I even heard he's an ex-con. If she resists him, he gets... It's so scary, no way, I couldn't take that. Now those are the kind of rumours that are dangerous. Because we know that's not how she died. Or like the reason she died. Did you hear about Michio in Class C? Yeah, she seems like the stereotypical honour student in her first year, but she stopped showing up to class and her grades started dropping after third. Actually, no, that rumour might actually be true. So she offed herself because the grades were bad? Yeah. Just thinking about practice tests makes me want to die too. All anyone cares about is tests. Fun. Hey, did you hear? Someone from a school committee had committed suicide. What, really? Who? Heard that. Michio from Class C, right? No way, Michio? She's been acting pretty strangely lately, but I still can't believe it. Oh, buddy, you need to get a new haircut. There might be some of you who already know, but why are you wearing one of those bolo tie things? Come on. Remember of our class Michio Shiraishi passed away last night. Okay, calm down. I know it comes as a surprise, but please keep quiet. The cause of death is still under investigation. And there's nothing we know for certain. Detailed investigation reports will come from the police. The police don't go spreading any rumours, got it? They're already doing that. We're sending everyone home for today. No dilly-dallying on your way. School will be off tomorrow as well. Hey you, stop celebrating. Show some respect. There'll be a memorial service scheduled next week at the school assembly. If anyone wishes to pay their respect individually. There's always some asshole that doesn't respect. Or show the right amount of... I know, not being an asshole when something bad happens. Yako? Hello. Sorry to bug you. It's just, you seem a little different from usual self. I hope I'm not being nosy. Thanks, Mio. But, thanks, Mio. Was I acting that strangely? Yeah, enough to make me worry. If you want to talk, I'm happy to listen. Yeah, this is perfect timing. There's actually something I want to ask you. Yeah? About the rate of resurrection. Hey Mio, you know about the rate of resurrection, right? Yeah? It's a thing Mr. Araishi apparently discovered and wrote an article about. I doubt there's many people who don't know. He's always talking about it. Do you believe it's real? Huh? Well, it sounds a little too good to be true to me. But in the off chance that it really works, we could bring Michio back to life with it. I want to find it even if it's the slightest chance of bringing Michio back. But how will you look for him? Right, that's the thing. You know that spirit board thing that everyone's been doing? Where you summon a spirit and ask it whatever you want? Yeah, I know it. I want to try it out. There's something I want to know. Why are you telling me this? I mean, you seem like the kind that'd like to take to know about this stuff. Well, I do. I mean, look, obviously. Hey, you look like you're really into that occult stuff. You know, you've got that kind of gloomy look. That's just mean, come on. Huh. I don't know how I should feel about that. But you do know how to do it, right? Oh, yes. I think I probably know a little more than you, than most. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Help. Help me, Obi-Wan Mio. My only hope. Okay, please help me. You're my only hope. Michio, I wonder why she had to die. She didn't even know or anything, but they announced that it was a suicide. That can't be right. She would never kill herself. Michio was so happy and always looked on the bright side of things. She loved coming to school. I know she was going through some hard times, but for her to kill herself? I never got a chance to speak with her. She was often absent from school. When she did come in, she looked depressed. You're right. And that's why everyone was so willing to accept that she committed suicide. They acted like they cared, but all they did was gossip about it. They put together a little piece of information and spread rumours like it's the truth. Isn't that terrible? Yes, it is. I heard some that are really awful. In the end, the only reason they're able to do stuff like that is because they aren't personally involved. Yep, exactly what it is. It's true that she didn't get along with her new stepdad and that her grades went down. But to say things like how sad, no wonder she killed herself, how dare they? She always told me she was okay whenever I talked with her because I was worried. She would have told me if there was something bothering her so badly she'd kill herself over it. Huh? Ah, for Christ's sake. I wouldn't let Michio's death be written off like this. Like, maybe she got caught up in something bad. Something bad? People have been talking about that body found in former Yasuda Gardens, right? Someone's saying this town is cursed or something. Yes, there has been a strange feeling around things recently. The thing you want to ask, is it? Yeah, I want to know more about the truth behind Michio's death. And where the rite of resurrection is hidden. Let's see. I don't know if getting the answer to those questions will be as easy as you hope. Please, the teachers and police aren't any help. There's only so much I can do alone. If there's even the slightest chance then... Well... Okay, if that would make you feel better, then I'll help. Yes, thank you, Mio. Getting tomorrow after dark. Body discovered 1 week ago. Died from full body blunt force trauma and falling off. Right. Okay. We've have fallen from the roof. Right. Hmm. And we're back to the school at night, I think. Well, Mio's still alive, that's good. Huh? Ah, you're awake, Echo. Yeah, what happened? Can't remember? Let's see. We used the spirit board and I suddenly heard something like this weird voice. And then I passed out? Yeah, as far as I can tell, you aren't experiencing any negative effects. I think it was just a mild shock from how sudden it was. Huh. Ah, was everything okay with the spirit? Yep. It was almost bad, but I got it to leave. More importantly, what is that thing you have in your hand? My hand? Whoa, what the heck is this? It looks so freaky. When did I get this? And I don't want to kill Mio, so I'm going to turn the music off. Because if she listens to that first... Yeah. If she listens to that for 30 seconds, she's freaking dead. Well, there's so much anger and hatred held with it. It's a little like tools that were used for another cross, for an ancient cross. It's so scary. Yaku, you just said you heard a strange voice, right? Can you tell me what you heard? Anything you can recall? I think it may be connected to that object. Let's see. Feels like I was in the bottom of a dark place, and this voice felt like it was echoing in my mind. I'm gonna keep the music off now. Okay. I thought I just kept shouting for them. See, thank you. Echo? I think you may have exactly what you need in order to use the rite of resurrection. A curse with the power to take people's lives and turn them into soul dregs. What? You mean this is a real curse? I know I said I wanted to use the rite of resurrection to bring back Michio, but why? Why me? It makes no sense. Yako, please calm down and listen. Yeah. I'm sorry about panic. That's okay. There is something we feel in the face of the unknown. Long ago, people give names to phenomena they couldn't understand in order to live with. However, modern day developments... Music's still playing. Yes. Nope. I'm not letting Mio die. However, modern day developments in science and culture have pushed for the rejection of things that can. And so the paranormal has been treated like it doesn't exist. They've been around since a long, long time ago. If you just understand, you can see that there's nothing to be afraid of. First, coming down is the most important. Accept reality for what it is. Huh? I only really gave this stuff a shot because it was popular, but you really do have a connection with this stuff, don't you? Well, I suppose to an extent. Hey Mio, what do I do? Where do I start? Am I cursed? Am I going to die? It's okay, I'll take care of the curse. That's why I'm here in the first place. What? Trust me. I'll take care of things. It'll be alright. Thanks. I was the one who dragged you along to do the spirit board. It's fine. You're desperate to find a way to try and help your friend. But spirit boards are dangerous. You have to take them seriously. So I'm glad you invited me. Alright, let's review everything we've learned. So far, and think of how to move forward. Okay. They're doing this intentionally. They're dragging this out just so that I kill her. What is this curse on my curse? Well, I've only looked at it a little. I wouldn't quite say you're cursed. It's more like you've gained the ability to use the power of a curse. There shouldn't be any kind of negative paranormal effect on you. The power to use a curse. You mean this curse stone? Yes, if the curse stone is used under certain conditions, Cuss replacing someone and taking their life, turning it into soul dregs. Soul dregs are said to be required to enact the rite of resurrection. Normally, a curse is a spell that will only be usable by Yoji of considerable time. I believe I could. I'm going to turn it back on. No music is fast. So someone like me with no knowledge could curse someone? Yes, but it's still nothing to take lightly. You could end up having it redirected right at you. To tell you the truth, something unusual did happen while we were using the spirit board. Bye-bye, Mr. Bot. Right around midnight, I think. This whole area seems to be under the effect of the Feast of Shadows. Feast of Shadows? Yes, the type of spell that temporarily boosts the potency of the natural. Also has the effect of making the powers of certain cross echoes manifest more easily. Judging by its strength, I'd say it probably covers about 3 to 4 kilometer radius. 3 kilometers? That's big enough to cover all of Sumida City. Yes, I think the Feast of Shadows were used to cause this resentment lingering nearer to manifest as crossstones. Someone did this. Who? I don't know enough to say. It's probably the old guy from the start. It's likely that it was done by someone who wants to uncover the rite of resurrection. This isn't something to happen naturally. Let's see. Something that allows one to create a field to temporarily boost spiritual energy. Used to amplify strength of grudges and desires tied to the area. Effectiveness of the Feast of Shadows is dependent on the ability of the user. It's possible to limit the scope and range of the spell to such a degree that one could use it to apply the power of even those not the gift. Okay. Custom's power can only be used in this area under the influence of the Feast of Shadows. The effects also only appear after the sun is set. By setting a limit on when they can be used, the curses are high for strength. So the curse can't be used outside this area or during the day? Correct. Speaking of limit, if I actually use a curse to kill someone, it seems there are conditions. Conditions? You mean like how my curse echo needs someone to listen to the sound it makes for 30 seconds? To be honest, I don't really understand it. Like, how do I even summon the curse echo and make the sound? Do I just, like, will it? Mind if I try? Stop. You shouldn't be using curses so willy-nilly. If there are conditions that have to be met, the power to kill someone without leaving behind evidence is dangerous. Oh wait, no, Mio's safe, because one of the conditions was they have to not know where the sound is coming from. That was weird. Command prompt just appeared on the screen. That was weird. Give me a second, I'm just gonna run antivirus in the background because, yeah. I mean, not like I've downloaded it, but you know. I'm sorry you got wrapped up in this situations, even though I'm here with you. Jeez, how much information is there? That cruststone, I think whoever holds it, yeah, it would probably be best for me to hold on to it, but I feel bad about forcing it on you. No, I sense a powerful force rejecting me. I don't think I'd be able to take it. Really, why? If we try separating it from you, the curse may trigger. That's how bad I sense it wants to stay with you. No way. That cruststone might look like nothing more than an old key carving. I can sense a powerful resentful energy from it. I don't think it's a good idea for me to even touch it. I may seem like I know what I'm doing, but I don't know how to handle something this powerful. Really? Something? If you threw it away and someone with bad ideas picked up it, I think it would be safer to avoid the risk of getting anyone else involved. Have you hold on to it for now. Well now, I'm kind of freaking out. Anyway, we need to make it daybreak. I think the curse should weaken once it's born. I hope you find a way to deal with it. Okay. There are 2 things you should remember. First, do not fulfill the conditions well. Second, should you happen to fulfill the conditions, don't use the crust. Right. A mysterious voice said the crust on it is called the Fool's Procession, right? Yeah, that's from the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, right? This girl is said to be connected with a story with the same name. One of the mysteries. Right. I don't think it's a coincidence. This is just a guess. It's possible that you were chosen because it could fuel your desire for the rite of resurrection. If this is the cost of the 7 Mysteries of Honjo, then it's possible there are others who received crosses associated with the other mysteries. Yeah, that voice also said that there are other cross bearers, wherever you call them. Not only that, apparently you can get a lot of soul dregs by killing a cross bearer. Right. Certainly not. If we have no intention of killing others with the cross, there's a chance you may be targeted if other cross bearers find us. We'll have to avoid anyone who has another crosses. That means we should avoid people at night, which is possible. Which is funny because the whole thing with her cross is she has to not be found to be the source of the music. So it kind of works really well if she wants to use it. She has to be very good at hiding, but also playing the sound. Just hide her inside like a bin. No one will ever find her. A meal? Yes. If this curse is real, that means I could bring back Michio if I used it right. The rite of resurrection would be real too. Yes, that's true. You can't do that, Yako. But it feels like it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. If Michio died in an accident, then I'm sure she didn't want to die. What's the issue with putting a little cross on a complete stranger? I sort of feel like it wouldn't be a big deal. What's going on with you? You're not acting like yourself, Yako. You've never even considered taking the life of another person. It's because of the cross. Is it the cross's influence on you? Maybe the cross echo's grudge is rubbing off on you. Will you show me it for a second? Is there something inside it? No, stop. Echo? Oh, sorry. But it's like, I just suddenly really didn't want you to touch it. I understand. I'm sorry. But you need to give up on the rite of resurrection. What? Because that's the real curse. Because resurrection is a lure, it tempts curse bearers into using it. You have to resist it. Don't let yourself be deceived by some curse. But Michio could. I think for tonight, we should get you home, rest. I'll walk you. The curse's influence should subside in the morning. Okay. I'm sorry, but I'm telling you that you need to give up on the right. It's beyond us. Even a single curse stone alone is too much to handle. Bringing back the dead isn't something so simple. I know how much it hurts, but please focus on just worrying about surviving tonight. Even now, I'm in great danger. Okay, let's get going then, shall we? Take the same route we took to get here. Right. We'll be fine, right? There's no one else at school, is there? I think so. Night shift janitor shouldn't be patrolling this late at night either. Okay. Ah! Mio? Oh, what? Why'd the light go out? Mio? Are you okay? Oh, fuck. 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 Ah! Oh no, oh no, oh no, what was that? Get me out here, Mio. Mio, where are you? Yako, I'm here. Over here, can you see me? Oh, where? Can't see anything. Hello? There you are, Mio. This way, over here. Be careful, your field of vision has been limited. Right. See, that's one of the things I'm very happy. I prepped myself to get jump scared. I think we'll probably get there for today. I think we made a good chunk of progress. I'm enjoying it so far. I can't wait to see where it goes. I think once we do Yakko, we'll likely do Haru. Because our whole thing is the fire. It's like the fire spirit thing. Where anyone that's holding like a fire, she can kill after like 10 seconds. I wonder what Tetsuo. I wonder if he's the one that has the one where he's able to kill someone in complete darkness. I feel like it's him that has that one. How many costumes was there again? There's like 15 or... No, there wasn't 15, there was like 10? But 7 is what it's known for. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, there's one I'm not accounting for. Because there was the guy in the bridge. We get main guy, 4, we get him. That's 4, 5, 6. We just need to know who the 7th person is. Anyway, shave. Oh. Those fast food jump scares, Jesus freaking Christ. I think we'll play this again next week. Because yeah, I can't wait to see where it goes. And yeah, I don't think we'll be playing any more System Shock because I wasn't really getting into it, but I'm quite enjoying this. I love the mystery feel this. It reminds me of like Steins Gate and Higurashi. Where the stuff you're not able to like piece together and figure out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes, and hopefully not being an absolute psychopathic nutcase and I just kill everyone that shows up instantly, like I did the first time. Alright, I'll be back on tomorrow, guys. We'll be painting some more Warhammer, like spooky Warhammer miniatures. Look forward to that. And alright guys, we're just going to be reading in a second. Just hold on to your butts. Reading over the Ace, who is playing Once on the World. He's actually the one that recommended this game to me, so yeah. And make sure to copy down the raid command. The first one is if you're not subscribed, and the second one is if you are subscribed. Thank you very much for watching, guys. And another day of what we call this? Spooktober. There we go, Spooktober. Alright, go show Ace some love. Bye guys, see you tomorrow. Bye bye.